I'm the best from the south. I done ran my F what it cost, and you boys better be up. Slim run the route, too clutch, try to hang, but the game too much. What you bout? What you bout? I'm the best from the south. I done ran my F what it cost, and you boys better be up. Slim run the route, too clutch, try to hang, but the game too much. What you bout? Throw a fit like a Tyler with no problem. A gold brooch by the collar, the wrist follow. My instincts say the ball on him, rush a call on him. If he play, put pause on him. White gauze on him, still on me, Mike Tomlin. I keep eyes on him. When you staring at the best, it'll take pride from him. Slim cooking up a meal plan, that's the real plan. And it's up to the SEAL fan, with my real fans. I'm the motherfucking real man and the shooter too. Gotta watch out for the quiet ones, he the shooter too. When I pop out, it's a teleton ringing through the roof. I'm the best you never heard, and I'm dropping all the proof. What you bout? I'm the best from the south. I done ran my F what it cost, and you boys better be up. Slim run the route, too clutch, try to hang, but the game too much. What you bout?
What you bout? I'm the best from the south. I done ran my F what it cost, and you boys better be up. Slim run the route, too clutch, try to hang, but the game too much. What you bout?
SLI to the M, let them know, yes, the world is mine, and it's still after more. And he can testify that he will bring the dough, and he still been the GOAT, and he still after more. SLI to the M, let them know, yes, the world is mine, and I'm still after more. And he can testify that he will bring the dough, and he still been the GOAT, and he still after more.
What you bout? I'm the best from the south. I done ran my F what it cost, and you boys better be up. Slim run the route, too clutch, try to hang, but the game too much. What you bout? What you bout?
Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. City on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. I don't understand it, how they got so timid. Told them I would do it and I overdid it. I don't do the bass cause I don't got the minutes. Pull up nothing teeny so they know who winning. Shorty cutting up, it must be retrograde. 80s Cuban collar with the retro fade. Baby cut from Mexico, the whip German. And she down to wet it while the spliff burning. They don't want no static, better get the signal. Earning all these coins, it ain't coincidental. Tell them free the doggies, keep them out the kennel. With my same roadies, whipping different rentals. Baby girl, what's your sign and what that steez do? Say got a little bit of cash, but can he please you? Started in my DM, I might make her BM. Wavy Zavy stunting, you should come and see him. Pollen paper got him talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. I done cracked the code, yeah, I'm a hacker now. Gotta let them see it, I whip back around. I don't need your wifey, she a pass around. They don't need to know it when I'm back in town. Bank teller greet me by my first name. Niggas sending shots but got the worst aim. Seen him out here looking like he hate cash. Treat that little pussy like a face mask. They don't want no problems, they don't want equations. We keep that same energy on all occasions. More life to my enemies, won't stop the vision. But I do not compromise with competition. All my shit be sounding like it look like. These niggas be rapping for them book likes. Alkaline charge like a battery. How they got the minutes to be mad at me? Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pollen paper got them talking
What's good, YouTube? What is happening, YouTube? All right, we're back in the building. Let's go. Let's see who's here already. Oh shit, we got ROI, we got Bella. Let's go. There's Mimi. Mimi, did you change your picture? You sure did. Shout out to Mimi. What's up, Cosmic Girl? Let's see. Okay, you said this track is lit. All right, that's what's up, Cosmic Girl. I try to keep the tracks recycled. Well, not recycled, but I try to, bring up new stuff all the time. But if people say that they really like a song, I will keep it in the mix. So, Cosmic Girl, I will keep it in the mix for a couple more days for you. Black Pearl, what it do? All right, so let me get right into it. Okay, so y'all think I'm crazy sometimes when I talk about other sector stuff, right? Talked a little bit about Mink's laptop, Shawn G, Shawn G going to Atlanta, being accused of stealing the laptop to take receipts out. Then when he gets home, it magically pops back up. Play running, play running, play running. Okay, well, most of it was a play, but some of it wasn't. But as I talk about that, I'm like, this is some good stuff. I'm like, man, I understand, like, in the beef sector, I gotta like focus on Lunchables and Lovely Love and Uppity going live and all this other stuff or whatever. But now that this story has kind of made it over to the beef sector, hopefully I can make more sense of it, okay? Because I swear that y'all are going to want to be involved in this because you're from the outside looking in. Okay, hold on. And let me give you the luxury of the fact that they know that I know. So not that it's going to change anything, not that the beef sector is going to be like, oh, whoa, let's stop what we're doing because, this whole play is being ran. But you know what? I'm going to walk y'all through it. And when Shawn G comes over to judge something, or Ratchet randomly shows up at Lemons and Sonny's involved and, and all that shit. So let me explain it to you, and we can look at this kind of crazy, all right? Because I can't wait until all this comes together. Then I can say, hey, I told y'all. Do I sound okay? Anybody? Because I got like the configuration. What's up, Ness? How you doing, Ness? No mess. Do I have everything calibrated properly? Y'all can hear me good. Just put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me good. We'll go right into this. I can't. This is some shit I've been waiting for. People to catch up. Anybody put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me go. Okay, sound is good. All right, let's go. Now, the first thing that I don't think that people know, that Ratchet's motivation to run any kind of play in the beef sector has to do with Mink. Okay. I don't know if y'all know that, Ratchet and Mink Mob are super close. So basically, they started running the play. And it seeped over to the beef sector. I think I was watching Lemon like last night or something. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, here we go. Like, you guys are just over here playing batting practice or whatever because people are tired of hearing that shit over there. And I'm not gonna hate on it, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna let people be stupid either. Because as I said, I already kind of rolled this out and I want to see how it happens after I talk my shit. All right. So now Ratchet started the narrative, and I'm saying this because I think Shawn G is supposed to be a judge. I don't know if it's the Lunchables. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I believe he's invited to be a judge. Ness is here so she can confirm or deny that. But that's what I heard from around the way as I've been, in hiding. People say I've been in hiding. So you know what? I'm going to agree with your ass. All right. So Ratchet is really starting the narrative that Shawn G stole Mink's laptop. I think a lot of people here know that the narrative from Ratchet is that Mink stole or Jesus, Shawn G stole Mink's laptop. Now you're like, okay, well, how did Shawn G come in contact with Mink? All right, well, the reason why Shawn G came in contact with Mink because they were like a YouTube ship that turned into a visit, right? during that visit, the internet, ups and downs, everything kind of twisted to the left and the right. He said, "Hey, Black Pearl," and yes, he is. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, good. That's perfect. Woo! Now that I got confirmation, this makes this even better. Sorry if I laughed today because I'm so used to the Mo3 sector, like especially all the way from Ratchet. This is crazy. But anyway, Shawn G and Mink were hanging out, obviously, or whatever, in Atlanta. Now, so basically, let's just look at this, right? Ratchet said that he has all of Mink's laptop mirroring. Like when you mirror a computer, that means that everything in there becomes in your computer. Now, why does that matter? It matters because Shawn G was having various lives that connected him directly with the text messages going back and forth with Mo3. Okay. So the case, they're looking into everybody. I think they got 100 people on the damn witness list or whatever the case may be. But this was the only receipts of any kind of timeline. Like if something skipped like for 3 months, 6 months, I ain't talked to him in a year, but I thought you were cool with him. It's all over the place. But the crazy thing is the only person who had those receipts. I don't know why they weren't backed up. I don't know why they were in somebody's phone. I don't know why it wasn't anywhere. But Mink knew how to share screen, right, and do all that shit that we do on here. So basically, Shawn G, giving her admin rights, was like, you know what? Can you please share like all the receipts from the from me talking to Mo3 or whatever? And as she was showing the receipts, I don't know if she messed up. I don't know if she showed whatever she felt like, but forgot to show the whole thing. I have no idea. But basically, that turned into, as I said, all the evidence being in Mink's laptop. Now, why would anybody care about the evidence of in the laptop? Because you never know what somebody has, right? So basically, we'll get into the ZX thing, but you never know what somebody has. You have to have receipts when somebody comes out and accuses you of something, right? Why did you only go to the feds for 6 months? Why did you only go to jail for 3 months or whatever? People are like, okay, so the allegations. I'm not called Shawn G or nothing because I don't know, I don't know how he dealt with the laws. I don't know any of the timeline, but I know the information to be correct because I deal with a lot of those people. Okay, believe it or not, I deal with those people. Just because I don't jump on panels doesn't mean that my phone doesn't work. Let's see what you got. Have a good show, Evie. Thank you, Lady Dika. I appreciate you popping in, Lady Dika. We still have to chop it up, but we'll figure that out. Why are you bringing these people in the beef sector business? Right, Heather, because they brought themselves into the beef sector business. Shawn G's going to be a judge for the Lunchables challenge at Ness's. That's beef sector, right? Ratchet was over at Lemons. That's beef sector, right? Sonny is involved in the situation. That's kind of like beef sector adjacent. And it's beef sector. Trust me, I know better than to come over here with a bunch of Mo3 sector content and have y'all care about it. But just trust me, just rock with me. If you hate it at the end, you let me know. But I got you. I know that's why beef sector. I'm like, trust me, it'll make sense. I waited a while to do this because I didn't want to lose y'all's attention. What's up, Just Me? How you doing? All right, so with Mirror Mink's laptop, right? When Shawn G left Atlanta and then came back to Dallas, all of a sudden, Ratchet and Mink got together and said that Shawn G stole the laptop. We're like, what? Where did he steal it? Did he throw it in a dumpster? Did he try to get it through TSA or whatever? And they said that the reason why he stole it is because all the receipts are in there. Okay. Now you say, what does this have to do with beef sector? I'll give you a second to understand, right? Because Ratchet looped Sonny into it as a deflection off of Shawn G knowing about Mink. But see, the beef sector looks at it like, oh, okay, that's just some drama between Shawn G and Sunny. Oh my God, what does he have going on with Sunny? And now Ratchet is coming here and acting like they have a whole relationship to piss Ken off. And now Ratchet's gonna pull up on Ken and all that other shit. So that's what it has to do with the beef sector. Okay. I haven't seen her in a week, not complaining. Oh, Molly. What's up, Glossy? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Anyway, what'd you say, Molly? You said, "Wow, Molly." Oh, because you didn't co-host. Wait, Envy, did you get rid of the co-host? Slowly ruining your platform. Anyway, Molly, you're crazy. But anyway, let's go into okay. So back in Dallas, okay, cool. So that's where okay the characters that are over in the beef sector right now. Okay. Ratchet, I just told you what his role was. Shawn G, I just told you what his role is. Sonny, I just told you what role she's playing. And then, you know, we're going to get into the Lunchable Challenge and things like that because Shawn G came to my channel and a few other channels say, you know what, I'm over here now. You know what I mean? And the reason why he said that is because his channels are always under attack. He's always under attack. And I think that being over the beef sector, knowing like 1/8 of the story, I think that paperwork and when you went to the feds and all the other shit, I think that that'll die down quite a bit. So anyway, so Ratchet doesn't do anything on accident. You guys know that Ratchet in the Mode 3 sector, we always used to say you know, he's the one that's gonna put you in jail. And I know a lot of people say, you know, I might call the feds or I might put this person in jail or I'm going to put this case together. I'm going to go to the courthouse, this and that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Ratchet has put a couple dozen people in jail himself. He'll go online and he'll say, all right, I got this paperwork. You know how we do. Hey, I got this paperwork. And we're just trying to make the person look stupid. And this person's stupid enough to be over here in the scene and then do an Instagram video and, you know, our receipts, right? But no. Ratchet takes the receipts and takes action on his shows. But what I mean by that is, okay, we got this evidence right here, and he gets the further evidence. I got the discovery report. I got a letter from the lawyer or whatever it is, and honestly, he sees it through until the person gets locked up. Okay. That's why Ratchet's a very interesting person to have around because he will lock your ass up. Like, listen, ask for his stats. Next time you see Ratchet, ask about how many people he got locked up. And then he tried to convince us that Keywan White, who is the #1 suspect of deleting Mode 3, he tried to convince us that it was somebody else. He almost infiltrated somebody. He almost infiltrated somebody completely different, even though he knows what the deal is. So what's up, CEO? What's up? Let's see. We got Leslie in the building. Little Mama Obama, what it do? All right, let's go. Oh, there's Georgia Peach. What up, Georgia Peach? Anyway, okay. So again, I will keep relating this to the beef sector. Okay, so. Since Ratchet puts everybody in jail, he's sitting his happy ass over there at Levin's, right? When he pulls up at Levin's, his goal was that he started seeing Shawn G hang out, okay? And the #1 thing that, you know, that was brought to his attention is that he was going to be a judge for the Lunchables contest. I don't see anything wrong with that, but that's like from a beef sector standpoint. Like, I'm happy that the beef sector is networking, reaching out to other sectors, things like that's like awesome for everybody because then the algorithms, right? And you know, we can all make an extra couple dollars. You know what I mean? Networking with some people. We should always help each other. And when I say each other and stuff, I'm not saying I'm beef sector, so calm down. All right, I just say it in the first person because it sounds better. But anyway, so Ratchet feels like Shawn G is running from addressing issues in the Mo 3 sector by coming over here and doing like deflection type shit. And I'm going to look at the chat as much as I can while I'm talking. I'm just trying to make sure that all the twists and the turns relate directly to the beef sector, like ZX coming in. Like ZX has put himself in a really, really bad situation. And then I'm gonna give you my predictions at the end. Okay. What Charlie was had in hey, Georgia Peach too. Okay. I did say what's up, little Bubba Obama. But anyway, cool. So, Ratchet catches wind that Shawn G is over here, but listen, Ratchet's number one objective there is to make the beef sector feel like Shawn G shouldn't be around because he's going to try to put another case on him. So he's trying to really like Ratchet, give him another 15 days, and he's gonna say, well, Shawn G was on this platform and that platform, and this happened, and I'm getting the feds because this is a fugitive and all kinds of other shit, right? And that's gonna really relate to ZX. ZX, I think that you tripped over your own feet to bring out this paperwork, me personally, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's see. What's up, Queen Tulsa? I see you. Don't know what that avatar. Oh, Queen Tulsa, you're gonna know a lot about this shit, I think. So anyway, now I think that, as I said, Ratchet is a little bit jealous of that situation because he's like, how the hell can Shawn G go do this? And he thinks he's gonna have a lot of support, and Ratchet can't beat the beef sector. I don't give a damn if he has 225,000 subscribers, whatever the case may be. The only thing that he could do is sit on his panel and get people arrested. So I really, really don't think that I don't think that he would be accepted in the beef sector at all, ever. Maybe because of the subscriber count, maybe because the beef sector thinks that they might be able to go over there and grab a couple of people. You can't. Because those people literally only want one type of content. They don't want a drinking challenge, a cooking challenge, and nothing. They just want Ratchet to put people in jail. So get off that strategy of getting his 225,000 subscribers. So anyway, you said he beat women. Yeah, Queen Tulsa. There was a whole lot of there was cases against him beating women Tulsa, and then also of him cross-dressing. It's Ratchet. Ratchet's had a long journey of getting flipped over. That's why I'm saying that crowd over there is not the crowd that you want over here. I mean, I'm just talking about his core supporters, and I don't give a damn what his core supporters say about it or whatever. It just is what it is. Them motherfuckers are going to be in your chat typing, are we calling the police yet? Where are the feds? Who got raided? We're like, oh my God. Beef sector would freak out. So the Sunny. Ratchet picked you because you're like a very outspoken individual that could catapult him into the beef sector. Even though you're adjacent or whatever, he can create some kind of argument. Now we're gonna have to dissect whether I'm not gonna dissect it, but are you running a play with Ratchet? Because I heard like Ratchet talk about smashing. I heard Ratchet talking about going to see Ken in New Orleans to have a face-to-face, man-to-man conversation or whatever. So that right there, that was very, very interesting. Out of all people to pick, is Sonny. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know where the motivation is there. I don't even feel like he had smoke with Ken at all whatsoever. So hey, I guess she's the as I said, the catapult into the beef sector that creates the drama while he tries to get Shawn G from like Lunchables challenge and shit like that. Now, I am 100% not saying at all whatsoever that Shawn G's status of the things that he's dealt with, the things that he's gone through, is going to affect the challenges or anything like that. It's actually going to bring something to it because Shawn G's not a nobody. You know what I mean? It's actually going to bring something to it. So I'm not sitting up here saying if you have Shawn G on your platform or you have Shawn G doing this and that, you're going to be screwed. And I'm not saying that. So that narrative, that doesn't leave this room. Okay. What do we got? I need help getting his latest arrest body cam. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's easy to get. Queen Tulsa. Let's see here. All right, let me respond. Envy or repossess Envy's folded computer. Listen to this though. The way Ratchet got involved in the whole stolen laptop is he created a narrative around himself that he had all of the files. I'm like, you got all of both three's files? I mean, come on, bro. You already got files of everything. I mean, I wouldn't put it under 10 people in the Mo 3 sector that Ratchet didn't put in jail. I'm serious. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about go down to the courthouse and check in and whatever. I'm talking about handcuffs, car, processed in the cell. Okay. So anyway, what'd you say, Quitos? I ain't never got the body cam, but all you gotta do is know that they go arrested and make a yeah, but Charlie, I think that Queen Tulsa is about. I think she's talking about getting it faster. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here is like a 60-day process. So I think Tulsa's talking about getting it faster. So Tulsa, if you go over there at Network, I don't know, Big Lax, or you don't go to BIMPS because that's not that's the trenches, but you know, Big Lax or Mahias or Sin Cities, or you know, those places that you go. I think you go to Mysterious and whatever. 88, that's right. So you have to ask around. Do not wait for no damn body footage from the authorities. Okay. Ask the right people, you will receive, as long as you know how to act. You know, and you probably have to have a few dollars and some dirt on somebody. Okay. So if Ratchet picks Sonny out of nowhere, that's what I said. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be like, oh my god, you know, Ratchet TV coming over here dealing with her. I literally think it was like a coin toss. Flip a coin, boom. If the bottom of this coin lands on such and such, I'm gonna pick this person. So I don't think that that's a big deal. I'm not really gonna even get into that part of the story because I'm not interested. I don't give a shit who gets with who and how they get with them, whatever. So as I said, you know, Shawn G came over and he made it clear that hey, he is going to be heavily involved in the beef sector. Now I totally understand that because you know that he's received nothing but love over here, right? And he's always in like a crazy situation in the both three sectors. So you know what? When I move over and slide a little bit so I can continue to have a good time, absolutely. And if you don't know the impact that Shawn G had in the beef sector before, go ask Five Babe, go ask Tracy, and a few other people. Okay, ask Five Babe and ask her. You know what? Since Tracy's around, go ask her. Okay, if he had anything to do with the beef sector. I would say maybe 2 years ago. They can't be trusted if they work together. I get it, but who gives a damn if they work together? That's why I said you got to have dirt on somebody. You got to do your research. You got to hold something over somebody's head, okay? And then somehow or another, get somebody to damn send you that footage, okay? I'm just literally being like open and honest. It is what it is. If I say you got to hold something over their head, over somebody's head, you do. That's Mick held the laptop over Shawn G's head, and so did damn Ratchet. So whatever, you know how it is. It's a doggy dog world. Beef sector is going to have to really look at like trolling, running plays, doing content, beefing, because it brings a whole different aspect. And if you don't think that all this shit is going to be content, you're crazy. Like we've already got like what Uppity's doing a show and late Lovely Loves invited over there, and I don't know, they're gonna take Levin's numbers, but that's not gonna happen. Obviously, you know, it is what it is. You can love, hate the dude or whatever, but that's not gonna happen. So that objective of all that's crazy because it brings a little bit of drama for you know, Shawn G, Ratchet, and Bink and everybody else to slide in pretty much under the radar, which is, you know, it is what it is, not extortion. Listen, by any means necessary, little Babo, okay? You got to understand how different sectors work. You know, like a lot of the beef sector, all you got to do is tell them, like, hey, call the police or whatever. They're like, no, no, both these sectors, you got to lock somebody, you got to lock somebody up to make a point. So yeah, I don't, hey, if it's extortion or whatever it is, congratulations, good luck to you. Evie, are you boozy ratchet over here? We don't get our hands dirty to fight physically. I get it, right? The pull-ups are talked about. Is that what you mean? Like the pull-ups are talked about over here, but the pull-ups most definitely happen over there, right? All right. But see, the problem is they actually threw that up in his face the other day, because I don't know if you know that Brandon, the captain, pulled up to Ratchet's front door, and Ratchet came out with like a little pew pew or whatever and chased him. Listen, could you imagine waking up in the morning, chased them through like 4 or 5 different people's yards and shit with a damn pew pew out? Neighbors seeing this shit or whatever. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I feel like Sonny being a loose cannon is the best way to deflect from the mission. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand it so far. Okay, I hope so. Shawn G's here, great. Ratchet's after him, great. Ratchet's utilizing Sonny to create the drama to be after him and everybody else, great. And he didn't just pop out of nowhere. And what you also have to realize is it's real life. So when you see Shawn G and Ratchet in a common space, which if you paid attention, you haven't. Like if you don't think that they know where each other are on the internet, you're crazy. But have you seen them on the same panel? Have you seen them pop up around the same time? Have you seen them drop in the chat together? Absolutely not. So what the beef sector is going to be faced with is this. All right. They can't be in the same location at the same time because it's real life. It's literally real life. Ratchet wants Shawn G locked up forever. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't think that he spent enough Fed time, didn't feel like he spent enough state time, and it is what it is. So I'm already telling you, like in the beef sector, Ratchet's going to try to damn be around when Shawn G's around just to kick up dust. But at the same time, understand that it's a play. Not with Shawn G, but Ratchet, whoever he could connect himself to, which would be like a lemon because he has enough numbers in the in the building, and then has the right people that can join the platform to create the drama. All right. So we're that far. What's up, kicking ass? You said Brandon took those boots off. He did. He did. He said he twisted his ankle, Georgia Peach. I remember that Brandon had boot. Yeah, he lost one. He lost one. And he didn't even lose it running away, Georgia Peach. He lost it getting out of the car and going to Ratchet's house, which was crazy. But anyway, let's keep going and make this beef sector relevant, all right? Because I know how y'all are. We're not going to be here for long. We are going to answer the questions or whatnot, and we're going to let this shit roll out, and it's going to be a great thing. And hopefully it makes, about another 100 people. Let's grab some both 3 sector people to go over and support Ness's Lunchable Challenge and make the algorithm. I don't give a damn if I have to follow up this show by going to another, a few of the other platforms to kick up the dust and make it more dramatic to drag people over to the Lunchables Challenge. Cool. Great. I'm tired of hearing about lovely love and uppity and people bought down and people bought back up. People bought off of this. But great. No, those people don't want you around, so they paid. Shout out to Barbara Warren. But anyway, okay, so ZX is getting in over his head. ZX will insert himself in any kind of freaking storyline, and here's why. Because ZX wants to be able to get up on anybody's platform that he's not typically used to being on. Okay, he wants a good excuse. So if he goes up to Lemons and says, "Yeah, you raggedy," however they talk to each other, he's gonna have to have a place if he's bringing content. if he's bringing receipts, if he's bringing whatever. Now, is he going to do it on his own channel? Absolutely. But, are people going to want ZX to come over and be like, oh my God, okay, you uncovered the paperwork. And just so y'all know, the Mo3 sector has seen like 90% of that paperwork 200 times. So he's trying to bring over like some kind of breaking news or whatever the case may be from over there to the B sector so that he's going to be accepted. That's what he's doing. He's going to come over. He's like, oh, shit, I'm out of places. I can't go to Ness's really. Pizza's going to drop me. Lemon's going to talk shit and drop me. Envy tolerates me sometimes. He can't really move with Lady Nika. Doesn't really want me there. Like, he can't really move around like that. So as I said, like, this is literally like, digging, grasping for straws to get some kind of thing going, which is a bridge. But the problem is ZX, I don't care how he says it, he is not in the mix of knowing what the paperwork is all about. And it's a dangerous game unless Soul Player, Trigger Man, MHB, and all them. Then you're not going to understand the paperwork. You're just going to be reading bullshit and be like, he hasn't been in the feds long enough. He's an informant. That's what's coming from ZX. But let me explain it a little bit better. ZX is a villain. It's a good balance. We'll see. The only thing, though, the way you have to be the villain is you got to be tight on your information, though, right? You can't just be a villain just to be a villain. You got to have your information together, in my opinion. Again, who's telling the op they're coming besides internet guys? If so, wouldn't be nobody in the graveyard. Well, Rex, they're not necessarily saying that they're pulling up on anybody. This is all internet. It is all internet. The only thing that we saw Shawn G up to about, the second time that he started a channel, the only time we saw Shawn G when he was on his regular channel, he was on federal house arrest. So he didn't move around like that. Now he can move around. So it's a little crazy. And that's how he got in the relationship with Mink and able to come to Georgia. But anyway, all right, let's go with the ZX thing. And as soon as we get through everything, listen, I'm dropping the link, answering any questions, and we'll make our predictions. All right, I'll give you my predictions. You can come up here and tell me if I'm crazy or not. Okay. And a lot of people said, this kind of content is dangerous to cover. Why? Well, why? Like, they're gonna put me on the witness list, the Mo3 witness list. Man, listen, I would go into court and be like, I just do content. I'm just I'm just a reporter. You know what I say? I'm not a CC, I'm a reporter. I just report the news. I don't make the news, judge. You're like, man, I had to fucking come all the way to Dallas to tell you I'm a reporter on YouTube that just reports the news, but I don't make the news. Like, so it's none of that, trust me. And I don't know why people are so concerned. Envy, you've talked about this a couple times, not in the Mo3 sector. Envy, you talked about this a couple times, and you had him on the platform and you were going to do this. So that you got to be very, very careful because you're going to get yourself involved in the case. Shut up. Stop it. It's stupid as hell. What's up, Mika? What it do? Captain Did, I saw a stupid lover. You will not be that lucky. What? Yeah, it's because Brandon knocked on his door. That's why. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let's talk about ZX pulling Shawn G's paperwork. All right. Where is it? What happened? Like, let me make sure. Hey, what's up, Queen V? Appreciate the headphones. Let me take a look real quick because I don't want to say it's down before I look for myself. Okay, let's see. Damn, Polar went live? That's crazy. Jesus. Let's see here. TV. Okay. I have no idea. Okay. Very, very interesting. Let me ask my source real quick. Let me ask my source. Let's see. Hang on. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, I got to go on mute so I don't have a hot mic moment. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. All right, 1 second. Did you? See, the phone is legitimately ringing, y'all. Okay, so I wanted to make sure before I said something. Why did ZX take down Shawn G's paperwork? I was gonna sit up here and tell y'all about. I'm still gonna do the content. I'm still gonna tell you my predictions and shit like that. But what prompted ZX to take down Shawn G's paperwork? I mean, it was blasted against the community wall. I mean, we have obviously we have all the receipts or whatever. But what caused it? I don't get it. In my opinion, I think that he didn't know how to present it because he can't call Mink. He can't call Nanamo Watch. He can't call Book. He can't call Shawn G. Like I think, but what happened? I want that question answered. Let me go ahead and write that down. What happened? Uh because my thing is that must have been something serious because we already know if ZX has half of information or whatever, he's going to utilize that as content. And I'm not saying, hey, listen, I'll utilize anything as content too, from one CC to another. I don't give a damn about any of that. But where is the paperwork? Because my thing is, you had to go through people. And I get it. You know, we're not going to get out here and like give names or whatever the case may be. But that type of paperwork coming from the laptop, text messages, and all the other shit, and paperwork for the feds and the state and all that, you didn't just look that up. You didn't look that up. Like people are sliding you paperwork, which is crazy because I don't know how you presented yourself. Because as I said, let me see how many hours. Let's just go from 10 a.m. Right? I would say 7 hours ago. Um, Between 7 hours and right now, it's not up there. So definitely want to know what's going on. He was over there acting a fool. I was watching B-Way when he hit the link. Oh yeah, yeah, I know he was over there acting a fool. I didn't listen. But you know why? You know how ZX creates the content. He argues with somebody, right? And then after he argues with somebody, he has to come out with the receipts and the information to justify why he argued with somebody. So we already know that he picked a fight, right? ZX doesn't have the patience to present documents. That's why he hands it over sometimes. Georgia Peach, my thing is, you're 100% correct about that. But remember when he started running other people's paperwork? You know, putting in requests to different states to get information and then walking us through. Remember, we had to hear for like 2 weeks of him grabbing paperwork, and then he was going to go to the courthouse, and then he was going to, file this and call this person or whatever. What's the difference? I don't. Hello, like we already know you read all the paperwork and shit. Hello. And my thing is like I'll press the issue because sometimes we forget. Yeah, I do 95% beef sector content, but we really do forget that I know the ins and the outs. Like once Ratchet deal listens to this, come on, bro. Like we're all the way back to you having Pluto and Sco on the channel, okay, and then you switched over to Sin City. So stop. Like every once in a while, somebody in a sector like the beef sector has a me that knows the ins and the outs. I'm not gonna let anybody lie. I'm not gonna let any bullshit pass. Trust me, I'm the bridge to this shit. It ain't either sector going back and forth lying to each other and presenting to the subscribers that not the truth. I can get anything that the fuck I want based on who I talk to. But anyway, he was picking SG, wasn't thinking about him. I know, right? Like at all whatsoever. Like at all. What's up, Ghetto? What's up? Tiffany Blacks in the building was adding sassy, angry emojis. ZX is such a loser. You guys love ZX, boy. Let me tell you. Let's see that 504 girl. What's up? Appreciate you coming in the building. If envy is, if a person telling somebody you can, the paperwork, young bulls, I know got people with paperwork. I saw it. I saw it too. But both three sectors seated, but listen, here's how long ago the both three sectors saw paperwork. Shawn G's been out of jail for what? 3, 4, 5, 6 months or whatever. So add that 6 months onto the 6 months that everybody's been talking about it, and ZX is trying to present some year-old paperwork. I would complain about Vegas commentary and things like that being similar, but it's not, because this is real life. What's going on, Brenda? Appreciate you being in the building, of course, as always. All right, so let's go into the ZX part. All right, so I said ZX does not know how to lay out the lay of the land with the explanation of the paperwork. Why in the fuck is he involved? The Mo3 sector has seen like 85, 95% of all of it. The major parts 100 times. Like, okay, like I get it. If we're content creators, seek for the content, but that's a whole lot of shit to get wrapped up into. You do know, like, if you present any of Shawn G's paperwork or anything like that, that puts you in the mix. And let's say that you accidentally ZX, let's say you accidentally trip over your feet and you get into the mix. How are you going to get yourself out of it when you don't even know the background of everything that happened? Hey, there's so many moving parts. There's so many people and whatnot. Don't get laughed out of there, okay? And don't bring it over to the beef sector, because there's people that know the both three sector very well, where they're gonna say no, 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 ZX, no. Don't let that happen to yourself, okay? And don't go over to the both three sector with that shit, because they're not gonna give a damn. So I don't know if you're gonna have a show and try to get in good with Ness and Pizarro and all that other shit, because you got quote unquote breaking news of somebody that's doing the Lunchable contest. I don't know. I don't know what the freaking motivation is, but that's probably not a good look, sir. So what's the big deal here at not the first? All right, let's go. Let's see. Boo, I was asking about you earlier. All right, let's go. So cool. I said, is there something he will push, then give up on? It seems that the claim to have him to have something, but never wraps up obligations. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. So how many situations have we seen? We've seen him spend about 10 shows trying to get trying to get VS hemmed up. And then we saw a whole bunch of this and that. Like, ZX is the king of doing 75% of the work and leaving you hanging. Like, come watch this, come watch that, come watch this, come watch that. But then he forgets the last chapter of the book, because he's like, oh shit, I'm outside of my element. I don't know how to put this shit together. Well, you definitely don't know how to put this shit together. So it's like, people that are watching it, like, you're going to get the cliffhanger at the end, the to be continued, but the to be continued never gets continued. In ZX, you're being talked about because you're the one that inserted yourself in the bullshit. You're about the last person I want to talk about, to be honest with you. Now, I think that, as I said, I think ZX is looking for airtime in places that he typically can't be. Okay. And as I said, like, if you are content, you get a pass for the day. You know what I mean? Hey, I wanted to let him up here because he's going to give the insight on me talking about him. However the hell he gets up on links, I think that this is a last-ditch effort to kind of rub elbows with people, because he's like, oh, shit. He's over there on the channel talking about, oh, damn, I ain't got nobody else to talk about because I can't get up on their panel and shit. Ness is this. Fucking uppity is that, bruh. And why YouTube cameras is boring. And then, like, dude. Anyway, thank you. He can keep that content. Right. I'm encouraging him to keep that contact, to be honest with you. And as I said, Ness, he put it up and then he took it down in the same day. I don't know if it was doctored or he got a phone call or what the hell happened. Yes, he can definitely keep that content. And my thing is, right now, the reason why I'm telling all this is because I'd rather a lot of people keep the content. Don't regurgitate stories, bring over dumb shit, start getting casualties of war like Sonny to kick up dust with Kid, and then Ratchet's gonna pull up on Ken today. He said, "I'll be there tomorrow. Put your address in the back." Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Yeah, there's my Instagram. Reach out anytime, but don't reach out to me to say hello because I'll tell you to fuck off. Reach out to me with some information that'll make some sense. Thank you very much. In advance, if you're reaching out to me on IG to tell me, how's my day going, it's good. All right, cool. Shawn been in jail makes him a good judge because they are real creative with food in jail. I watched the man online make burritos over ramen and summer sausage. That's when somebody has a birthday, or that's for Thanksgiving. They do that for Thanksgiving. Lay out the whole thing, put everything in the middle, and try to make the biggest freaking taco ever. That's like a Thanksgiving thing or whatever in jail, because unfortunately jail becomes your home. So what do you do at home? You cook and stuff. So yeah, they do that shit. Could you imagine? Shawn G needs to do a twist to it. He needs to find a contestant where he could do the jailhouse lunchable. You know what I mean? Like a half a hot dog, some beans, a little bit of cabbage, and that little packet that you get that you put in your fucking sink water to make it taste like Kool-Aid, but it really gives you a limp pain. Drinking that shit, then all of a sudden you can't. Never mind. All right, let me keep on moving. So anyway, what's up, Barn Dog? I don't think I said what's up to you. All right, so my predictions about this, I'm going to drop the link in a second here just in case anybody has any thing to add, questions, whatever. But I'm going to go through my predictions real quick and then we'll talk. So please, I'm putting the link here so that this basically is pinned so I don't have to do it later. And as I said, Des, it's great to see you back in the chat. I know I went in the meeting too, but I like detached for 4 days. Let's see here. Pin message. Do not hit the link yet, please. I just don't want to pin it later. Thank you. Please and thank you. Because then you're going to be mad at me that I don't let you up. Anyway, my predictions are this. I think the beef sector will become curious. The sector will watch from the bushes. Now, what bushes do I think that the sector is going to watch? They're going to at least watch one Mink show. They're going to at least watch one Not on My Watch show, which is Book. They're at least going to watch one Shawn G show or whatever. Like the beef sector is going to be a little bit involved in just general information. I'm not saying like you're going to jump on the panel, drop in the chat and start doing clapping hand emojis or anything like that. I'm just saying like it will create a little bit of a little spark, but don't get confused. Okay, beef sector, because it's going to be a lot of twists and turns to try to clout chase. I mean, because have you ever seen a case like the Mo3 case? This is like the 6th year that they're trying to figure this shit out. Like, hell with a speedy trial. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 years. You keep people. Listen, I hate the people that are suspects of deleting Mo3, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to be in jail for 4, 5, 6 years on probable cause, waiting for a quote unquote speedy trial. Let's see. What'd you say? He got all that damn heat for anyway, but absolutely none for males. Let's see. Lolo on the beat. Hey, who said that Lolo was trending? Somebody said that shit. I forget who said it. Somebody said Lolo was trending, I believe, in the Mo3 sector. That would be interesting. Right, Lolo? Rolo, well, oh shit. Nice picture, Lolo. Hey, Envy and everybody. That's what's up. Yeah, they said that you were trending, but I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Not being disrespectful. I just don't think that you're trending in any of this shit because you mind your own business and you love everybody. I love everybody. You could be in the deepest conversation at Lolo. She'll be like, hey, Mimi, it's so good to see you, sis. I know that you went to Dunkin' Donuts yesterday and you got the extra cup of coffee because you bought your 10 cups of coffee and you got it punched in the card and everything. Did you also get a glazed donut? And I'm like, Lolo, we're talking about the commentary. So then we'll get into it a little bit longer. We'll be like, okay, Shawn G, this and that. And then here comes Lolo. Lolo will be like, damn, I clicked on you. Hey, my champ, man, hey, I saw you go down the street yesterday. Did you really enjoy the Grand Canyon or whatever? Lolo, I'm done. I'm done with that shit. Every time I try to get something out, I'm like, oh, shit. But anyway, shout out to you, Lolo. They said you were trending, so I had to say some shit. One free block. Okay, here we go. The World 3 sector is a whole other beast from the beef sector, and I wouldn't play around over there. When I go over there, I'm nice and respectful because I know to mind my business. It is definitely a mind your business location. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know why they said that you were trending, Lolo. Damn. Where the hell did I hear that? And who said it? Damn it. Somebody said it. But I don't know why. You haven't done anything. Sassy the Man was on the live waiting for him while ZX was on live at home doxing him. Not to mention ZX agreed to meet him. Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys are freaking crazy. Let's see. Thumbs up the video. That's what's up, Barn Dog. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. I always say, you know what? Even if you're a hater in the clouds of the bushes, nobody's going to know you hit the like button. All right. Just hit it off GP. You know what I mean? If I can't stand you, I'll come around, hit the like button and get the hell on. Okay. We'll make a deal. You said I used to be in the Boat 3 sector heavy at one point. I still have some images from a few of them fights. Yeah, we got them all. Typical ZX. I hope somebody sneaks him for real. He should stay out of it, be honest with you, because that's real life. I don't understand why people play with certain things. Long live 3, let's go. I don't know why people play with things, especially if they don't know. Thank you, Lolo. Especially if they don't know what the hell is going on. Members canceling around. Wait, Envy, you got members canceling around here. That's not good. You talking about here? Like you mean my members are canceling? I have members lives and put stuff on members only and stuff like that. Are you talking about here? What's up, Davna? Yeah, I definitely want to know that, Barn Dog. I have no idea exactly. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, we don't even have to bring it up. Body Works, what's up? Redeem one free block at your conference platform. Y'all, yeah, no, Barn Dog, no. Molly didn't cancel. That's a different account. Molly's got 3 accounts, one with the red thing or 4 accounts. Molly can't be blocked, and then Molly, and then some other shit with a red box. But anyway, so the one thing that the beef sector doesn't have, I understand, like there are like mini plays, but they don't have like the official play running bullshit. Like when I start hearing stuff from people, like when I watch Lemons, I'm like, oh my God, look at this play. Ratchet talked to Sonny. Sonny started a fight with Ken. They pumped Lemon up to utilize the content, utilize the platform. Okay, cool. Like obviously a freaking idiot with an ant's brain could have watched the play. But anyway, then I said, the beef sector's attention to something outside of what the regular scheduled program, they're not going to give a damn. All right. So do I think that the beef sector is going to give too much of a damn about anything that I just said? This story, the plays, the characters, who's involved, who's not involved, whatever? No. I don't think that the B sector is going to like, oh my God, Mink is in the chat and there's Shawn G and Ratchet's too scared to come around. But you know what, though? The B sector will wrap back around when Ratchet gets that paperwork, together on Shawn G via Mink's laptop. Okay, that's literally how the B sector is going to wrap around into it, because the Mode 3 sector then is going to be able to say, hey, the receipts are going to come from the B sector. 100% the receipts are going to come from the beef sector to use in the Mo 3 sector. So if there's any time that you wanted to be Mo Beef, that you wanted to do some kind of merger, it's not going to be a merger. It's going to be like a 3-month freaking disaster. But if you ever truly wanted to chop it up between two sectors, this is going to be the time. Let's go. Molly says most of the thing, but the difference is Molly rarely gets let's see here. I know that. Body Works. Sometimes Molly is just me for no reason. I complain to Honey Love. I mean, Molly goes over the top sometimes. Molly, it's cool if Molly like talks shit or whatever. I let Molly drag the hell out of me, like talk shit, whatever. But once you start getting personal, like that's what gets you in a tight situation, Molly. Like you could talk all the shit you want, trust me. But once it starts getting like really, really like one-to-one, because I think Molly kicks it up based on the reaction that Molly gets. If Molly gets a hey, fuck you, Molly, or whatever, Molly's used to that every 15 minutes that he's in the damn chat, or gets cussed out or gets timed out or whatever, Molly's okay with that. But if Molly starts getting personal, there's nothing I'm going to do about it. There's Ratchet. I do my own work. Do your homework. Ratchet, I know. Trust me. Ratchet, I was over there, and God, I wish I could say, but I never say who was implicated through looking like Keywan White, because I watched you were like, hey, this person running down the road, his jeans sag the same, they're about the same height, and then what'd you do? You pointed at number 7 after that, and then MTM Don, like all those people or whatever. I was like, damn, Ratchet, like leave somebody free. You feel me? And I never said that you had other people doing your work. Okay. I'm very, very clear. I've seen your paperwork now for 7 years. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. How do you get your name in bold with a check mark? Oh, you got to upgrade your StreamYard, and then you can have different fonts. Nessa VC, let's see here. Let's go. There's Ratchet in the building. Okay, Ratchet. And I was going to ask Ratchet earlier because you guys did request me to do so. I was going to ask if he mirrored Mink's laptop. It's a play, but I wanted to bring it to the beef sector to be dramatic. I'll be honest. But anyway, so Shawn G, presence of the beef sector is going to piss off Ratchet. Okay. I've said that a million different ways. Okay. I personally think so, because basically I think that Ratchet's going to look at it as a huge deflection to get away with some of the situations that are being asked in the sector. I just personally think that, because Ratchet has always had a really bad relationship with Shawn G. That's me. That's what I saw. You can say I'm right, wrong, and different. I don't care. That's just what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Dig it into paperwork and stuff. Once you start doing that, then the shit gets kind of crazy. And then, the back and forth with Queen 88. And how many times did you call Bink? You called her like 7 times. I got to get her on the phone right out when you were looking for that goddamn laptop. You motherfuckers already knew where the laptop was, Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Period. Shout out to You Can't Make This Up TV, my first stop when we were doing content, sometimes for Ratchet, sometimes against Ratchet. But anyway, that go basically what was I going to say? The threats of everything that goes on will be made by Ratchet. Okay, so here's what I think that Ratchet's going to do. All right, here's the prediction. I probably shouldn't even give predictions or anything like that. I feel that if Shawn G does like the Lunchables challenge, for example, if he's a judge, member for 5 months, I do appreciate you, Leslie. Let's go. Let's see, Sour Patch. Let's go. 10 jewels. I got jewels for Mimi. Appreciate you, Mimi, for the jewels. Let's go. Let's see here. I would have answered that question, but I don't like those, but I digress. Mika, he's not cutting up. He just wanted more food. He just I'm tripping. I thought you were talking about me. I was like, I don't need it. I ate. I'm good. But okay, we're talking about cats and shit. Y'all are going crazy down there. But anyway, also I think I honestly think Ratchet's gonna be like, okay, well, Shawn G was over there doing this and that. Now, why do I feel like that? Because Shawn G is trying to put together a drive to give to single parents, right? Like literally, like he wasn't gonna not show the money, he wasn't gonna not film himself going to do what he was gonna do, but Shawn's been doing a collection, and it's already turned into, you know what happens when people do collections and stuff. It's already turning into Shawn is over here scamming people, and Shawn is over here robbing from people, and this and that. Now, people usually take that differently. Like, let's say, like a Pizarro. You always say that she's stealing, scamming, whatever, but that only affects the internet. Like, it really does. Like, okay, cool. I'm talking about a ghost, a faceless troll, or whatever. But if you keep pointing the direction at Shawn G online, hey, he's extorting, he's this and that. Don't you know that the people that are saying that, you got to take it more seriously, because they're trying to build a case. Like, they're literally trying to build a case of Shawn G because they don't think that he was locked up long enough. Let's just keep it real. That's what it is. Okay, sorry. That's what it is. You said I heard her say it was the Bushes, Davna, Spency. You guys are still talking about losing weight and shit like that. Damn, Lolo, what you got going on? Stop injecting yourself with that shit. But anyway, I feel like where Shawn G goes, I literally think that Ratchet's going to have binoculars from the trees. You know what I'm saying? And then make it a little bit more than what it is. But can you do something for us, Ratchet? I just ask while you're doing that. Can you please make ZX look like a fucking idiot, if you don't mind? Now, I know you don't want to give ZX any airtime, any flow, any conversation, or anything like that, but you do break down paperwork. You do go line by line by line by line. If you see that man, you don't even have to. Okay, let me ask a different way, Ratchet. Ratchet, could you do us a favor? And if you see anything in ZX's paperwork or somebody else that brings out paperwork, I know that you don't fuck with Shawn G, but could you tell us that shit over there is doctored, or this is kind of weird, or that's kind of weird? I know what kind of commentary you give out, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the bridge over to the B sector or something that people care about would be that, because ZX is kind of like the drama bridge, but never really takes it the whole way to get things straightened out. I said that earlier. Let's see, Georgia Pig, I don't give a fuck. Damn, Envy. What am I what am I doing, Georgia Pete? Come on now. You know me, I just try to get through my commentary, cut this shit off, and go back to life. I'm not gonna be on here going crazy or whatever. That's crazy that Ratchet said he does his own work. No shit, dude. Been watching you do it from the fucking second day of your show when Skull was talking about having to protect Lil Greg. You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. I understand Molly should get doses full throttle. Jesus Christ. All right. So I do think that that's going to be your storylines, Beef Sector, and I think that's going to be the bridge. Whether it'll be Sonny being the bridge over into everything Shawn G does, but it'll be very, very interesting to see if they end up in the same place or if they do content about where Shawn G's going. It'll be very, very interesting, because we already know people are trying to build a case whatever. A fucking laptop, that was a case. Walking down the street the wrong way was a case. Using the wrong Kleenex was a case. Everything's a fucking case. So anyway, I said Ratchet put I did say that Ratchet put people in jail. I already told you all that. That's why people are kind of concerned, because you can get into a panel scraps with Ratchet. He'll start it on purpose. You get into a panel scratch with Ratchet or whatever, all of a sudden he's on Mink's channel, and then the next day he's got what you did your whole life, whether you got a fight in elementary school and whatever. He's got body cams and whatnot. Oh, Queen Tulsa, there you go. If you want body cam footage or anything like that, go to Ratchet and shoot him a cash app. Okay, I forgot he's the resident paralegal. You know what I'm saying? So if you need anything faster, I forgot that, Tulsa. Definitely go over there and see what's going on. And my thing is, I want to make it clear. I'm not saying any of this at all whatsoever, so that the beef sector is worried about who they're networking with. Right? I think it's a wonderful thing, but the issue is you got to really know the ins and the outs to be able to take advantage of the networking. Because why do you network? You network because their crowd is over here. You network because the commentary fits. You network because, you know, everything comes together in a quote unquote full story and shit like that. You just got to really understand who's who and what's what, right? So I just kind of told you, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The link is dropped. The link is dropped. Say anything about you using Sunny. And she had to be sick. Molly, just so you know, I was Molly, come on. You were in Avatar Nation. I've been around the beef sector for 4 years, something like that. Maybe I don't know. Let's see, 3, 4, like whatever. We'll just call it 4 plus years. So 4+ years ago, I wasn't attached to anybody in the beef sector. So you know, maybe a little bit thereafter, but no. I don't care what you're saying, attach and get into or whatever. Do you know how to get into a sector? You just do content. That's it. And then people can come watch it, listen to it. You know, they can love your breakdown or hate it. But yeah, you can go anywhere you want and just cover the news. I can go to the college football sector and just talk about Ohio State. Relax, calm down. You know, do you see right here? Do you see right here, Molly? I'm gonna do this for you, okay? Since you can't read, right here, I'm very clear. It says nomad, not tied to a specific place, but instead travels and represents the sector across various metaverse arenas. Or areas. Jesus Christ. Not tied to a specific place, but instead travels and represents the sector across various metaverse areas. So, Molly, I don't give 2 fucks about getting into a sector, being around the sector, none of that. I give my commentary. If you like it, you're here. If you hate it, you won't be here. Great. Okay, so RY, you don't know exactly what's going on. I've been in sectors a few days. Okay, RY. My thing is like, I love doing beef sector content, right? But I know a lot of the ins and the outs about the shit that I'm talking about. And I don't know a lot of the ins and the outs of the Lunchable Challenge. I obviously I said lovely love and uppity and things like that. So if I got something a little bit more that I know what I'm talking about, that's what we're gonna do. And especially, I'm always gonna make sure that it wraps into the beef sector. We're not gonna have like, you know, the Manosphere Day or the whatever day. Like this directly happened in front of our faces on beef sector platforms, right or wrong. If Ratchet's on lemons and Sonny's on lemons and Shawn G's going to be a judge for the Lunchables and all that other shit, don't you want to know some type of this information so you can look at, you know, some of the, you know, context clues around why people are acting the way that they are? Like, because I know some of y'all are going to be like, that's kind of weird. That person went over there and said this, and then why would this person utilize that person, and what the hell is going on? What's the big deal? Well, now you know. Okay. Now you know as good as I could give it to you for the amount of time that I'm willing to spend here on a daily basis. You know, I'm not a long show at all whatsoever because I sit up here and talk by myself. Let's see here. Damn, can't read. That's tough. Well, Donna, listen, I'm trying to release an app. Listen, life has been life, and I've been working way too many hours for the dumb shit. I know, Charlie, I'm more of a dog person. You guys are talking about it's fun and the games isn't okay. I've been around Mo3 sector for years. Now I know what you say. I've been around the Mo3 sector for years. Now I know most of the history lines or the storylines, but I can't keep up with everything. There's a lot of story. Listen, Charlie, if you ever want the most storylines ever, that's where to be. Because it's going to be one storyline. Because the thing is you got to realize most of the Mo3 sector is local to each other. So the storyline, because most of them are in Dallas. And if you're on the internet talking crazy, doing crazy stuff or whatever, you're kind of putting yourself in a situation where you got to be about it because you're 15 minutes away from the person. We got a great excuse here because we could say, well, you know, I live in Atlanta and you live in Washington or you live in Nebraska or something. So how can I get to you? You can't say that in the Mo3 sector because they did shit. One apartment might be 4 blocks away from each other while they're sitting on the internet tripping. Let's see here. We got Talent. What's up, Talent?
What's going on, LV, man? How are you?
I'm great, man. What you got?
Good. Good. Real quick, I heard you mention you're building an app. What type of app is it? Or I know you can't get into specifics, just generalities.
It is a industrial app for inspecting airplanes, whatnot, in the NDT space, non-destructive testing.
Okay. How long have you been working on it?
Years. Because the infrastructure, the back end I had to incorporate the CRM, Salesforce, and then pretty much it goes through the audits and then all the consultants and all that other good stuff. It basically in the factory area and large equipment and whatnot, you have to have what we call a level 3 NDT person that does quarterly reviews. But these older guys from 5 generations ago, they got paperwork filed and whatnot, and it's AI. It basically generates itself. So that's what I got going on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because people always say I don't give people advice. I'm always talking about what I have. So I want everyone to take note right here. Envy, what you're working on, you can do in like 30 minutes. Well, I'm kind of guilty of hyperbole here, but you can do it within a day. Now everything is about vibe coding, so you can use an app called Replit. Or there's another one called Base64. It can do all your back end coding, your infrastructure. You can have an app up and running. I just built somebody a website in just 30 minutes. So all of that years, that's why I figured you were going to say that because I'm encountering a lot of people who are kind of old school.
The only thing that's Talent, the only thing that's different with this is a lot of compliance issues. Like they're actually, these are government contracts. Electric Boat, Northrop Grumman, Virgin Galactic. Like it's not about building the app, it's about all the regulations, all the certifications, all the everything.
Well, again, right. There's different types of compliance regulations that your app will have to adhere to. That's what it sounds like, according to you, or based on the industry you're in. But just disregard all of that. It'll be pricier through, with rep. You can't really. There's a free tier, which you can just get everything just on its face and stand it up.
Sure.
But it's not ready to go. It'll be like a what they call an MVP, a minimum viable product. And if you want to go beyond that, then it's going to cost a little bit more. And then you can add in all of your compliance testing that is required before you can go live and bring this in and deploy it into production.
Well, the
So when
crazy
I
thing is, yeah, as our ongoing clients, we did the assumptive sell. We literally just started using the app to do inspections. And then by the time we leave, they're like, where is all this stuff? They pulled up, they're already signed up. We do the
oh, yeah,
enterprise.
okay, but what I need you to do is go check into that, man, because what you're saying, and a lot of business owners and just independent uh, businessmen, they're telling me it's a lifesaver for them once I explain it to them. And because it uses natural language
Hmm.
processing for
Yep,
uh, vibe coding, all you have to do is just tell it in your own words what you want done, and it'll walk you
that's
through.
true.
And so just try it and then tell me it's not a lifesaver. And then once you realize how great it is, I want you to come back here like countless others and
Say
say,
talent, get
Talent is
yeah.
an asshole, but he knows what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. You
That's all
said
I.
what space do I need to go to? Give me the two.
It's Replit, Replit. That's my favorite. I'm able
Okay,
to get stuff quickly. And
okay,
again, it's a free tier initially, but as you
sure.
add on things, you're going to have to pay for it. But it's
Yep,
more inexpensive than what you would have to do in getting developers and all of this back-end coding work done. Replit does it for you. And then there's Base 64 as well. There's some other up and coming ones, but
hmm.
you'll love these two, and the interface is simple, easy UI. You will
What's the
have a.
second one you said?
I
You
think
said
it's Base 64. Replit is Replit. That's the one I
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
really push out there. Another one is Base 64, but
Basic.
you
Okay.
can get, if you're building websites too, it's great for that as well. You'll
Yeah.
love it once you just start playing under the hood. Pop the hood and look underneath. You'll love what you see, and you'll be fascinated on how much stuff you can get done quickly. But I didn't come up.
Absolutely.
I didn't come up here to troll. I just came here to give you that. I'm out of here.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. All right, man. Uh-huh. Ratchet Sunny don't have beef sector. Oh, hang on a second. I know I always have to drop you for some reason. Ratchet Sunny didn't have beef sector on nothing. Not even beef sector. Correct. Correct. No, I'm not saying they had anybody on anything. And I promised, you, ma'am, that I would go into. You said Ratchet and Sunny most definitely didn't. Right, right. Listen, I feel like Sunny though is a good sounding board for whatever somebody wants to do. Now, why do I think that? Because Sunny does not care about the level of beef or crazy shit that people get into. Now, I saw Pizarro saying that they're neither of them are beef sector, but that doesn't, Ratchet doesn't really do the lay of the land like that. Ratchet's here and he hasn't popped down again because he knows he doesn't do the lay of the land like that. You know what I'm saying? So between Ratchet and Sunny, honestly, Mammy, the way that I would put it is she's being used as a soundboard, but she's the wrong one because unfortunately, like Ratchet's objective is to be, pulling information out of Shawn G or whatever, or over here, or kicking up dust, whatever the case may be, not knowing that somebody like me is over here. Well, I mean, he knew that, but whatever. Ratchet and Sunny most definitely. So basically, I feel like he didn't realize that, Sunny has an attention situation where if she gets bored with something, she's moving on to the next thing. So unfortunately, I think that she'll start fighting with Ken, and then she'll start fighting with Atlanta Street Interviews Marcus, and then a couple other things. And Ratchet's gonna be like, "Hey, I want to reel you back in. I want to reel you back in." You know what I'm saying? And listen, hey, that'll be interesting. I don't think that that's the best match, but it is what it is. What the hell am I gonna say? You know what I mean? Let's see. They might not be beef sector, but they are the best storylines in the beef sector right now. Whew. Listen, I'm doing content, I try my best. I know you're not beef sector. That's fine, but I try my best to feed beef sector. I do. Like, sometimes y'all are gonna be okay with it, and sometimes y'all are gonna throw it out the fucking window, never think about it again. Charlie Hayes says, right, let's see. I cannot lie, that Ratchet and Sunny thing has attention a little bit. It does have attention a little bit, but now they're going in. You see how the play is going too fast, RY, because Sunny does not know how to run plays. Ratchet's been running plays for 7, 8, 9 years. Like, you can't teach Sunny how to run a play like Ratchet knows how to run a play. Okay, so Sunny's gonna forget like the script because she's going to get into a side argument. So yeah, it does make it interesting for the beef sector, but they're definitely not going to be on the same page. Sunny's going to Drake, and my thing is, listen, and I'm going to tell you why they're not going to be on the same page, because they've already gone into the I smashed Sunny. What? Hey, dude, you're moving too fast, y'all. That's why I think honestly, that's why I think that they haven't thought it through. Ratchet's got to be like, yo, you're on the 9th scene of the movie, and I need to bring you back to the play of the 2nd scene. Okay? I think she's forgetting. I wouldn't let my child see. You guys are talking to each other. I'm not going to lie. I'm tuned in every night with Sunny and Ratchet. I love the storyline. Hey, listen. And Mammy, I will always give you the perspective of the bridge. You know what I mean? I didn't make these things right here for absolutely no reason. I didn't make this shit like for no reason. Mo Beef Sector. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I got a few others, you know what I mean, but I don't have them loaded up in here. Let's see here. Hold on. That's one of my favorites, but I got a few others. I didn't make that for no reason. I'm not dumb. Let's see here. So let's scroll down. I see Ratchet typing again. Please keep me. What the hell? Nola, please keep me out of it, because if I feel some type of way, I'm exposing everything. See, I did hear that. I did hear that you had some information that you wanted to post up, and I heard, you and Ratchet going back and forth. And it's not necessarily me keeping you out of it. Ken, the only reference I made to you at all whatsoever is that she might get distracted arguing with somebody like you. That's what I'm saying, because this is quite the play. Because as I said, you got Shawn G and basically the main characters are Shawn G and Ratchet. The deflection is Sunny, because she's going to argue with whoever Ratchet tells her to argue with. It's pretty simple. I did not run plays, sir. I do not run plays, sir. Okay, Jesus. Well, I mean, okay. So should I say that you allow plays to be ran around you? Like, like with the Queen 88s and the Minks and all that other stuff. So should I put an addendum in there and say that you report on the plays? Because my thing is, the reason why I'm going to say something in code to you, Ratchet. Hold on. Why would I be running plays with Sunny and I do not cover anything like this on my channel? What would I get out of this? You're over here. You tell me. You're here. And I will tell you this, Ratchet, with the running plays, I don't think that you sit down and write up a script like, we got to do this at this time, we got to do this at that time. I think you get brought in on like the 10th chapter of the play, and then people say, is it all right to present this information? Because honestly, like when you wanted to cover Mink's laptop so bad, damn well that was a play, Ratchet. So you were reporting on a play. Okay. So if you didn't run plays at all whatsoever, you'd be like, I'm not interested in that. That's a bunch of bullshit. And then Ratchet, I'm going to say something in code the best I possibly can. All right. So when you try to convince us 6 years ago or 5 years ago or whatever, that you had an individual, let me explain. Let me try to figure out how to say this out loud. That you had an individual, you're like, oh, this is the same. This, when you were, you left Keywan White alone. You're like, this is the same height of Keywan White. He wears his jeans this way. He runs that way. He's got this type of weapon, whatever. I'm not going to say the name, but damn well who you try to convince us that wasn't Keywan White. Okay. and he lives around. Okay, as I said, I wish I could just blurt it out, but I would never. But if you know, I know. Well, I do know. And then when you try to present the 7 thing to us, saying that 7 went to the gas station and started getting a little wild and gangster and shit. Like, why'd you bring 7 into it? MTM Don? Like, you say you don't run a play, I get it, but you sure do highlight the play and bring it a whole lot of 3-4 days of content worth of being focused on. So that's kind of like I throw rocks in a glass house, but I don't break anything. I'm here because I was sent here. I know that's what you said about what you call it, Lemons last night. No, it's cool. This slide was sent to me. Okay, yeah. I got you. No, it's all good. Ratchet. Relax, brother. I get it. Okay. Like, come on. I know why you're here. It's all good or whatever. And my thing is that you loud and wrong. Cause I'm not wrong. How am I wrong talking about your own content? Like, damn well. Jesus. Goofy, sorry, I never left Kiwan alone, fool. No, you never left Kiwan alone, but you also put somebody else into it. Okay. The person that I'm going to tell you this. The person that you tried to pull into the situation, since it's public commentary, is out of Waco, Texas. Okay. Like, Ratchet, if you say that you didn't try to convince the Mo3 sector, it wasn't long. It wasn't like you were on them. It wasn't like you were going crazy. But did you not tell us that an individual out of Waco, Texas, which we know he just went to jail recently, didn't you try to tell us that it was him running down the highway? You did. So let's please, Ratchet, you're in the wrong space to debate with me about what your content's been, bruh. Okay, relax. And I don't even have a problem with you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying what you covered. You're gonna get mad at me talking about your content? Okay. Wrong as fuck. Okay. All right. Well, holla at you. Ratchet, I don't need people to be here to talk about them. You know what I mean? How am I wrong? Because look, yeah, check mark by my name. Okay, cool. As I'm saying, you are not being honest. You're not being honest, Ratchet. How can I sit here? I'm telling you exactly what you did. So, okay, let me ask you this before you go, because I want to be able to refer back to this. All right. If you don't answer this question, you're running. All right. And if I had a problem, this is like wrong. Like, I'm not entertaining this BS. No, I'm not wrong. Okay, Ratchet, watch this, and I will take this sector. All right, I will ask. Maybe like Skull Gang or somebody. Sin City. Tell me, Ratchet, whether you went through in a whole video and went from the shoes to the Pooh Shiesty mask, back down, what kind of firearm. Remember when you bought your first big firearm, the AR, and you were trying to show us that you can handle it. You almost fell down and shot yourself because it was the firearm was too big for you. You gonna say you didn't do that either? Ratchet, come on. So it's real. You said she's live right now. Go ask her. I will. Ratchet. Okay. What I will do is as soon as I go off live, I'll ask her. The only thing I want to know, and Ratchet, you don't have to come in with that attitude. I haven't said anything bad about you. Haven't said you're a lie. Haven't said fuck you. Nothing. I'm just covering the fact that you're okay. Tell me what's incorrect. You're close with Mink. Okay, let's put a check mark there. You talked about her laptop, with Shawn G allegedly having it, right? Check. You talked about Shawn G's paperwork and everything, right? Check. You gave us a whole show about who you thought was running down the highway. Check. Like, what are you talking about? I know everything you did. I reported on it myself on You Can't Make This Up TV. I was back and forth reporting on it day to day. And my thing is why in the hell I had my AR way before YouTube, bro. Listen, well, when you brought it back, when you brought it out, your AR, when you brought it out and showed us, when you turned the camera on to show us, when you had all that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that we were laughing at you because you almost fell over holding the motherfucker. Okay? Like Ratchet. The only reason I'm telling you shit like that is because I know the content. You're not talking to an idiot. I've been over there since you started your channel, sir. That's what's up. You guys are talking to each other. Go ask, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go by Sin right now. I'm gone. Okay. I'm gonna go over to Sin and ask if you. I can't wait. I'm gonna go over to Sin. Literally, we're gonna do a contest. We're gonna do a contest. Show the video. Okay, no problem. You lying about everything. You say, little guy. No. As I said, I'm gonna go. Man, fuck that. Hold on. I can't wait to come back and tell y'all. Yeah. And I wish I could say, okay, now I can type in the back. Ratchet.
What's good, gang?
Let me ask.
No. Wait. No, I don't want to answer nothing. Don't you do this. Yeah. Everything you just said, go pull the live up. Go pull a live of me falling over with an AR. Go pull a live of me falling over. Pull it up. Pull up a live of me saying anything you just said. I just said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit right here until you pull it up. Go pull it up. Don't say nothing else. Just prove what you just said. You said you're not lying and you got all the proof. Go pull it up. Since you covered it, go pull it up. Everything. Part? Anything you just said. Because I never said nothing about Mink's laptop. Mink told me about her laptop. She came to me with that story.
Did you
Mink came to me with that story.
Back to back.
Mink came to me with that story. You want me to pull up the text messages?
Well, I know you got the text messages.
Okay, then. So I didn't know nothing about no laptop. How would I know about Mink and Shawn G's sexual relationship and what they had going on? She came to me with that information, sir.
Well, it was pretty much.
I didn't run no fucking play. I didn't run no motherfucking play with Mink. She came to me and told me Shawn G stole. She said Shawn G stole my laptop and it had all the Mo3 information on there. That's what Mink said. I never said nothing about this laptop. So how would I know if Shawn G stole a laptop from her when I was never in their house with them together?
Because you were informed.
Because she told me.
And then she said,
No. Let's stay right there. You just lied. You said I was running to play with this laptop, but she texted me and told me Shawn G was beating her ass. That's why I called her back to back, because she said she was getting abused by Shawn G. She comes up to my panel and then she speaks on the laptop that she said was stolen from her, just like she said Dylan's clique was stolen from her.
Out of the pink room.
Yes. And I said, damn, where's the laptop at? I'm trying to figure out. But then come to find out, she lied about all that shit. I didn't know she was running the play. So how is that me running a play? To be honest
with you, Ratchet, I didn't say you ran a play with the laptop.
But you just said that you did say that, bro. You just did say that.
No, I said you reported on the play.
I was informed about it while I was on live.
But okay, so you're saying, so if you were informed on it,
it's still up on my channel, bro. You can go put a live up right now.
Well, no, I feel you. But what I'm saying is you said that you were informed about the laptop, right? But you reported on it. Like you said,
because I was live. Okay, look, I don't know if you're slow or what it is, but let me tell you this. I just said I was on live. Mink texted me that she was getting abused by Shawn G. Then she comes up to my panel and she says, she was calling the police on my channel. The police were at her house on my channel. And she's telling me that he stole a laptop, Dylan's cleats, this and that. So how am I reporting on it when she's right there on my channel saying all the shit? Not me.
Well, don't you think that on your platform, people are going to attach you to what you're...
It's not me saying it. It's coming out of the horse's mouth. She was on my channel saying that her laptop got stolen by Shawn G. Not me. I never said that. Let me
ask you this.
No, let's stay right there because you're getting caught in your lies, bro. That's what it is.
I'm not getting caught in my lies.
Yeah, you did, because you just said I reported on it, but she's on my channel giving the breakdown, the minute by minute breakdown, not me.
The play was going on your channel, okay?
Period. Is that my fault or is that Mink's fault? She called me with it.
I wouldn't say that's your fault. I wouldn't say that's your fault.
So how is that
I
me?
don't have
Okay,
any issue with
so
you.
we can X that
We're
out.
gonna
So what's
talk like
next? So we can
individuals.
X that out. What's next?
I think, me personally, I think that you have a vested interest in Shawn G being in the beef sector.
I don't even know Shawn G's in when I don't even know who was in the beef sector. Hey, Sonny, you in the chat. Do you tell me who all these people are? I don't know any of you people. Ken sent me this live.
Oh,
I didn't even know who you were.
you didn't know who I was. That's
I've never heard of
that's
Envy before. I've never heard of any of the only person I knew from the B sector was VS, and that's because she came to the Mo3 sector. Other than that, bro, I be doing my own thing. I don't worry about none of this shit going
no.
on this side of
I know
YouTube.
you.
I
You
didn't know
barely.
Shawn G. I don't even know where
You've never
Shawn G
leave
has
your
been over
channel.
here.
I get it.
I haven't even been talking about Shawn G. Don't give a fuck about a Shawn G. If I need something on Shawn G, I'm gonna run it myself. We in the same city. I don't need no fucking beef sector to follow Shawn G around YouTube. I don't even talk about Shawn G.
So you've never,
Okay, so
ever
when is the
talked to
last
any of his
live I did on
videos or
Shawn G
anything like that?
outside of him and Mink being together?
Let me ask
When
you
him and
about
Mink
this.
had their
When
storyline, I
Pluto,
roasted the fuck out of Shawn
let
G.
me ask you about this. Let me
I've
ask
been
you
done
about
with
this.
Shawn G. I have nothing to say about Shawn G. I'm covering the Mo3 trial. Shawn G don't have nothing to do with the Mo3 trial.
So let me ask you this, okay? When Pluto was over there and I was on
Oh my God,
YouTube,
this is
they discussed some
2021,
things.
bro. You talking about
Right?
my first
No, but
co-host? Why the fuck are we talking about Pluto?
I'm saying
You
that's how
sound like a
long I've been
super,
reporting
you
on
sound like a
this.
super fan though right now,
I
bro.
don't go to your channel. I'm the super
You're
fan.
speaking to me about shit that happened the first month I did
Yeah, but what
YouTube.
I'm saying that is because I'm telling you how long I've listened to what the fuck you got
I
going on
thought you
and
just said you
reported
wasn't a
on
fan
it.
and you don't go by my
You
channel. So
can't
how the
make
fuck
this
you
up,
gonna run down my
TNA.
whole history?
I was then when Skull was still over there before he broke away. I was over there then. I'm not gonna say I was never over there. I was over there when you let Vato up on the goddamn platform
Bro,
and kicked him off
you're a
every other
super
day.
fan. Okay,
No,
so
no, no,
what's
no, no, no,
next,
no.
brother?
I'm
Let's
telling
go back
you.
to
I'm
the rest of
telling
your
you. I
lives. What's
know
next, brother? What's
enough.
next, brother? What's next?
I'm going. No, so you're not
What's
going to be
next?
over here at all. You're not going to be over here at all concerned at
What's next? Ken sent me this live. Ken sent me this, and I said, let me go check it out
Okay,
and see
well,
what he
what
said.
was the okay? Well, let me ask Ken directly. Ken, what was the motivation? Because I'm not
He sent me this live, and he
necessarily.
said, "Pop out, Ratchet. Go up there and pop out." That's what he
No.
said.
So okay, so what's up? She talked too much. Well, this is what I want to know. Ken, were let's see, Envy was
Man,
sitting
boy,
up
I'm
there.
just gonna say this. You, my friend, are loud and motherfucking wrong. It's the king. I'm out, bitch.
Oh, Jesus, this the king. Hey, I want him to pop out. Okay, can you come up and tell me because he was just it's the king, nigga. Oh my god, like it's the king, nigga. Please stop. Oh my God. I mean, my thing is, I'm not about to go back and forth. My thing is, I didn't know none of y'all. I didn't know like my the Polar Gang and all. I mean, that's kind of how he acted. I was over there doing my whole thing. We know that. You, Pluto, and Ratchet and Sco. It's okay. The only reason I say that is because I know the information that you've covered along the way. And I don't think Ratchet likes the fact that he tried to tell us that somebody else was running down the goddamn street that's from Waco, Texas. It's very, very serious. It's very, very, let's see here. Sunny.
Envy, stop talking about me.
Why?
Cause you're
Your
loud and
content.
wrong. You're lying. You sitting here making it seem like I run plays and I don't fuck with
No,
that.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Envy, stop talking about
I
me,
didn't
please.
say you ran plays.
And
I
I'm not
said,
trying to be
nope.
disrespectful. I'm asking
No,
you nicely.
listen to the
It's not
content.
listen to. That's how I feel. And
Okay,
you're
well,
not
I'm
gonna
going to
sit
tell
here and
you.
make it seem
Okay,
like my
well, I'm going
feelings
to
ain't
tell you what I
valid. I'm
covered. I'm going
asking
to
you nicely to stop talking about me because I feel like you spreading false accusations.
No, I didn't
You
say you're
are.
running a play.
You
I
are.
said that
You
you
did. You
have.
said that. You said
Okay,
me and
show
Ratchet was
me.
running plays. You said
Okay.
that.
No. I
You said
said
that.
Ratchet came
All
after you
right.
as a
Well, I
bridge
suggest you
because you get
stop,
yourself
or I'm gonna
into
drag the
shit.
fuck out of you in our own way. Stop, because you's a bitch ass nigga anyway. You ain't had this.
Anyway, okay, so she's gone. I don't know where that comes from. See, this cap, huh? Envy. No, it's not cap. It's just a situation that you said Envy, they running plays on you. No, not really. Not really. Because Sonny coming up here with all that or whatever. My thing was I didn't say that Sonny was running a play with Ratchet. I said that it's a good bridge for Ratchet because Sonny does not mind getting into shit. That doesn't mean that you're running a play. Or I would sit here and be like, yeah, Sonny, got with Ratchet, and then she's trying to say this and she's trying to say that. When did I tell you about the play? I literally just said she was just chosen because she doesn't mind speaking about things, getting into mess, and doing her own thing. I didn't say that they got together. I actually, if you run this slide back, I literally said, hey, they didn't get a script out and write down, hey, on Monday, Sonny's going to do this. And then on Tuesday, Sonny's going to do that. I didn't say anybody's running no goddamn play with Sonny. No, I said that they are utilizing Sonny to deflect from the fact that he wants to know where Shawn G's at. That's my opinion. Okay. But I didn't say that. I'd say it very, very clearly. But anyway, Donna Hughes, why are you tripping down there? You all right? Let's see here. We got we got Blackberry, we got Stormy, we got who else is talking crazy? We got Sulu. How you doing, Sulu? Now that was so disrespectful. Kid, my thing is, bro, is I'm 100% not gonna go back and forth on no shit like that. As soon as somebody comes in with some shit like I'm gonna drag you in RY, then I'm done. Okay. First of all, what does RY have anything to do with what I'm saying? I hate it when people say that. We're two different people. You know what I'm saying? Leave RY out of it. She thinks I said it ran a play. What she has to do is she needs to clip it. She needs to find where I said that because I didn't say that. And just like Ratchet, like if he doesn't think that he presented someone, listen, if he doesn't think that he tried to tell us about another person that's a rapper that was running down the street, then I don't have anything else to talk about because I will definitely go ask Sin City. And the problem is, Ratchet's is going to go to Sin City and be like, did I ever? It's like getting a witness ready to talk to the judge. Did I ever say this? Like leading questions. I know I didn't say that. I know I didn't say this or whatever. Now, let me ask you this, Ken. What was the type of Bessie what I love? Okay, cool. So what was the, hold on, in the bushes, but when I tell him to stay out around 3 a.m., what'd you say? I'm not a home wrecker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not a home wrecker. Please. Let's see. Talent. What else we got? You best this Elias will get your girl dragged. Well, my thing is like it's very, very weak to put RMY and I in the same bucket. Like she's not up here saying anything. She's not even typing about the commentary in the chat. So my thing is like stop putting us together like that. That's not like that on the internet. That's so dumb. Like RY didn't say any of this. She didn't put it in a Ken. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, MB?
Oh Jesus, you all right?
What's up, brother?
You had a coffee shop? You sound like you're chilling, man.
I am.
Okay,
yeah, I'm just chilling with my wife, never, and my.
Oh yeah, well, shout out to Mrs. Dola.
Yeah, I was chilling. I was watching it live, and you know me, I like to start shit for no reason.
I know.
I'm fucked up. But
I know. Why I didn't say. That's why Ratchet and I didn't debate about it. When he said your name, I was like, okay, never mind. That's like the little bro.
I said, hold on, Envy talking about Ratchet. I said, man, let me text my boy, man. I texted him late. At first, he was like, hell no. Nah. I said, you was on my ass, nigga. Pop out.
Right.
Fuck that. And then he popped out. Shit. It was good though, but I think you had some of the shit wrong. That's why he felt like that. But it was good though. He popped out.
Well, my thing is, shout out to him for popping out or whatever. But Ken, tell me what you feel is wrong. Because that's crazy that Sonny already heard it wrong. Because I didn't say
so let me tell the truth.
But go ahead.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
All right.
They've been talking since she was in the hospital. Okay. I just never said nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't my business.
Yeah. Okay.
But the reason why I said something this time, I don't know. I just was getting petty or some shit. But it ain't a play. It's real. It ain't no play. It ain't no play.
As I said, I didn't say him and Sonny. The one thing I will say about Ratchet, I don't even want to say it, but he doesn't lie in his commentary. So
Right.
I've never
And he got receipts.
And he has receipts. Yeah, he has receipts on shit. Don't ever say something about Ratchet and think you're sliding under the radar. Definitely not. But no, he wants to act like he has no vested interest in Shawn G. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Now see, I don't know what's going on with that story and
the paperwork.
I like both. What's wrong with the paperwork?
No, but I was saying that ZX put out the paperwork, so that's why. That's where it started with me. ZX put out the paperwork. What he was trying to
that old fart say.
Yeah, I know. He was trying to push that narrative about Shawn G, how much time he spent, behind bars and this and that, putting jackets. He took it down.
Shawn G a gangster, man. That dude ain't no snitch. We know that dude ain't no snitch.
No, he's not. Oh, he's not.
Hey, to the person that texted me, is that real or fake? What grown folks showed? That paperwork.
Let's see.
Let me see what he gonna say, because he knows
he's paperwork a long time ago. He brings the paperwork anytime he has run in with Shawn or see. Yes, he does. Shells. That's exactly what he does.
Oh, so it's real paperwork.
No. Yes. But see, Ken, Mo 3 sector. We saw that years ago. Like that. That's the oldest paperwork.
Wait, that's the one that Mink had.
The paperwork he's trying to prove on the paperwork, people are trying to prove that he didn't spend enough time behind bars. We'll just leave it at that because he's already out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are throwing.
Yeah. I was cool with him before he went in. Yeah, man, that boy was cool.
Well, ZX pulls out that same paperwork, and I tried to say like, okay, so. That's how I got a tip off. This wasn't even about Ratchet or Shawn G or anybody else until the paperwork got pulled out by ZX. And I was like, hold on a second. We've seen this paperwork like a gazillion times. He thought it was brand new, I guess.
Ratchet said he don't cover Shawn G. Well, he really don't. He covered the Mo 3 case.
No, I'm not saying he does, but he covers the case. And the thing is if you cover the case, you can't leave Shawn G out. he was next to him through thick and thin. He was the bodyguard. You can't.
I got some intel, but I've been sitting on this, but I don't know if Ratchet even know about this. Now this person is reliable. From what I was told, Errol Spence is gonna be testifying for the prosecution.
Oh, because they had that fight in Dallas. Or it was in Houston, I think, because they had that fight in Houston, the boxing match in Houston.
I don't know what it is, but that's somebody that's like.
Did you hear about the list
in the family? They're in the family.
Did you see the list that Mejia released? There was 100 people on the witness list.
I saw that. That was that shit was dang.
Yeah,
I saw what they were doing. There was that some of them informing, some of them not. I saw what they did. They put the real informants in there with the regular people. They mixed them up to try to. Yeah, I saw what they did.
See, I recall some of the paperwork Face had was fake. Jesus. All they were trying to do with the paperwork, literally, he comes up, Mink and this and that. Dude, it doesn't matter. Like if Ken comes up here and says, I watched somebody jump over the moon and it's on my panel, it's okay for me to say that Mink did the laptop thing on your station. Like Ratchet likes to play like semantics.
Now look at this nigga talking about why you told him. Nigga, I ain't tell him who you is. What your scare ass? You like they know who your scare ass is.
Damn, like we're gonna point our finger and be like,
Yeah, but Errol Spence definitely gonna be testifying. He gonna be a surprising witness.
Wow.
Now you heard it here from me
White?
first.
He's in Dallas.
You heard it from here I don't think Charleston White. No, Errol Spence. He testifying for something else. Something.
Wow.
Something happened with them.
Right.
Whatever.
And then Ratchet having amnesia.
What Ratchet? Ratchet pop out right quick. What happened with Errol Spence and Mo 3?
Damn, I don't even know what happened with him.
They said somebody got into a car accident or something.
because he probably couldn't make that fight. He almost couldn't make. I know he almost couldn't make his last fight. I know that, but I'm not sure what Earl Spence had to do with it. You know what
He
I'm saying?
definitely testifying.
But the Mo 3 sector goes back and forth because, you know, Keywan White was on. I don't say content creators' names because if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
White is.
But then Keywan White, he's the number one suspect. Keywan White was interviewed. Yes. Keywan White was interviewed on a Mo 3 sector panel. You know, from jail, the jail call. Yes.
Who interviewed him?
A content creator from jail. And I'm like, we're in the
time out. Flag. Hold on. Flag.
And then we had a content creator. Then we had another content creator that interviewed the woman that allegedly changed the plates off of the damn Camaro that was on the highway.
Oh, like now he's not a surprise witness. You're right, because I did put it out with my slow. Boy, I'm slow as fuck. But listen, how you interview the actual iller,
right,
in the Mo 3 sector?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's when I started looking at things a little different, because there is a content creator over there that plays the fence. Let me ask you this: how do you interview the woman that might have changed the tags on the Camaro?
Who interviewed her?
Another content creator that was in a Mo 3 sector content creator.
So when I was in the Mo 3 sector running hell, because you know I was running through that whole just arguing with Indy and everybody. I ain't give a fuck. But everybody was Mo 3. Mo 3, shout out to Mo 3, RIP Mo 3.
Of course.
Now you telling me everybody done flipped on the man?
Well, I mean, Yellow Beezy's being talked to right now. Trap Boy Freddy's being talked to right now. Keywan White's already been interviewed. The lady that was supposed to, all of them are being interviewed. It's almost like, to me, it's almost like the content right now is switching over to the other side.
So basically, Ratchet the only one that's being solid with the man and his family.
My thing is I tried to tell Ratchet, you know, a couple times, it's the king and all that little weird ass shit he came up here. I'm not
that shit. That shit was funny though.
Yeah, well, you know, he always does that shit. He'll say something slick and say it's the king and act like he's super busy.
He thought he the biggest and got the fuck.
Pretend like he's super busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Ratchet.
Yeah, that's how you supposed to do it. You heard?
I'm not gonna say no disrespectful shit. The cross dressing, I already said it, but the cross dressing and all that other shit, we're not gonna get stupid with it. But don't come up here and act weird, because you know I've known you from the beginning. I don't know no envy. Okay.
yeah, I know Ratchet. Yeah, Ratchet cool with my cousin Sam.
No, I know.
Been cool for years.
No, I know. Dude, he was the second. She was the second co-host after Pluto.
Yeah,
Pluto,
yeah.
It was Pluto, Sko, and Ratchet. And then when Sko went and
then there was her, Ratchet,
thing,
and
then it was Sin City after that. Yeah. So
now I like them three together. That was fine.
Oh, I loved it. That was the perfect. Pluto was good, but Pluto didn't talk much. But Sin City, that was the best. When Sin City was up there, I would give them. And then, you know, him and Sko put aside their beef because they had an ongoing beef for a long time. And they said basically
thing they had up there. Oh, R&Y in the chat.
I know who they had.
You know what I mean? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
You thought we were at the bar together.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I thought we was at the club.
You thought we were at the bar.
I had to look at the chat. I said, "Oh, shit."
Yeah." Shout out to all the beautiful women.
Yeah, you got to throw that in.
No, but you sent this over to him to be messy. Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, I did it on purpose. Yeah.
Okay.
I know he wasn't watching because Ratchet don't really know nobody in the beach sector.
No,
I said, hold on.
See, Ratchet, people got to understand about Ratchet. People got to understand about Ratchet. Ratchet doesn't know people in the Mo 3 sector. He doesn't leave his channel. That's what he was talking about.
I mean, a nigga cool to me.
He doesn't even know.
Everybody
he doesn't
acting like he cool to me.
Well, I mean, my thing is it just depends on what kind of commentary you like. The only thing I will say about Ratchet is he does a lot of research. But my thing is if he can't remember,
be a journalist.
Right. Well, my thing is if he can't remember that he actually tried to tell us, as I said, that somebody else was running down the highway, then that's when I question. Once somebody makes that
Look at
much of
Georgia
a
Peach talking about don't do it. Aaron, why
what?
my
If you
sister
laughing?
Georgia Peach? She was my sister before.
Why am I laughing, Georgia Peach?
Man, what's wrong with Georgia Peach? Man, being messy. That was my sister before you even. You heard me?
That's definitely doing his thing for sure. Yeah,
Better go your ass back in the
Damn
bushes.
you! I'm not gonna take anything away from Ratchet doing his own thing or whatever. And I told him up here I have a problem. I just had a problem with the fact that he couldn't recall. My thing is we're not playing semantics. Oh, I wasn't running to play with Mink. Okay, well, why were you
I said
talking
that
to her
shit
while
out
there
quick.
was a
Nah. Hold on. I talked to. Hold on. Now let me clear that up too. First of all, I talked to Mink.
I know.
Mink said she was gonna go up there anyway to do it because nobody else ain't want to let her up on their panel to do it. The only one that was gonna do it was Ratchet. Yeah, he was live, and they pop. I fuck with Mink, but Mink they pop you about that $50, baby. You owe that man.
Yeah. I mean, nobody really wanted to cover it because
Get that boy $50.
Well, the reason why nobody wanted to cover it is if you skip over something that's really important, you're liable for that shit. That's a lot of, that was Shawn G's shit. I think they had I don't know, a half a dozen years of their text messages and shit back and forth.
It was a lot, but ain't nobody. Sometimes people don't want to deal with nobody personal life because then they start getting personal with the person that's actually interviewing her, and then if that person's saying some stuff that's not true, then the person that she's talking about going to get on your ass because you allowing it to happen.
The trial is going to be big. I know. We've been waiting for 6 years. I've never seen people locked up for 6 years for probable cause. But anyway,
people talking about they be waiting on it. I ain't see none of them niggas in that courtroom, outside the courtroom, in the parking lot. No, phone is a motherfucker.
You know how long? I mean, the people. I just wish we all used to say that, but now we're done with what when the start time is. It's literally been 6 or 7 years since Kiwan and them got locked up. I swear. Y'all think I'm exaggerating. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I might go to the trial. Ratchet say he gonna pull up on me, then I'm gonna drive back with him.
Huh?
Ratchet say he gonna pull up on me, and then I'm gonna drive back with him to the trial.
Oh shit! Because y'all were about to pull up on each other last night.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that ride, Jerry.
Yeah, Ratchet said I'll be there tomorrow. Goddamn. And see, my thing is, he's like, well, tell more that you're lying about envy or whatever. You lied about pulling up. You still got time. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You still got 5 hours to pull up on it. Well, you guys are Central Time. You still got got 5 hours to pull up.
I'm gonna be inside with my toes.
That's
up.
A play, right?
I ain't coming
that
out.
That sounds like. I know you're not. You said I
ain't coming out the door.
You're gonna turn on your goddamn phone. Look at
Ratchet. Gonna be a waste of gas.
Ratchet's looking through my windows.
Yeah, I would say, what that there?
He said, "Get your ass ain't going nowhere if not meeting up with the side chick."
My wife's gonna be like, who the fuck is that? Where you going?
Right. QAnon is doing his federal time for the gun. Right. He is, but at the same time, I don't know why they don't there's a lot of other people that are locked up behind it though. Basically waiting for it. Yes.
You know what's crazy to me? So my dog just told me that Rainwater interviewed the Kiwan Punk boyfriend or something. Is that true?
I'm not sure. I hope not.
Man, I know Rainwater. Boy, if I see Rainwater on the pound, I'm on his ass.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm on his ass. But see, what I'm saying is, though, they're going into journalist mode. That's why 88 was interviewing young Yellow Beezy. I'm not saying she did anything. I'm not saying she did anything wrong or whatever. I think that she's on her journalist. I don't think that she's disrespecting Mo3 at all, but she definitely has been in contact with Yellow Beezy.
Why they got Lemon looking like a gay pig on King Roman wall, man? What the fuck going on, Lemon?
What
I
the
know
hell?
that nigga ain't do this picture, man, like that.
Hold on,
I ain't
man.
going on the panel no more, man. You done throw me off, man. I ain't going on the panel no more. What kind of shit is this? You see this, Envy? Man, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
Oh God, hold on. You got me off.
Man, the man, look. Oh man, the man got contacts in his eyes.
Oh no, the blue
he
eyes.
Look like a gay pig.
I'm done. Wow.
Yeah, I can't fuck with him no more. Not after this.
Nah, you can. Yeah, you can, dog. Just put some contacts in. You'll be more welcome.
Yeah, you can't even say pause after this picture.
No, yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, New Era King. New Era King made me feel I'm still uncomfortable. He can't.
That nigga show up.
He said I got a sexy voice. I'm like, all right, we're done. I can't.
Oh, he did interview. Oh, he did interview the punk. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my God, Rainwater.
Not they interviewed Tulsa. Oh, Tulsa is his old man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I heard Tulsa pull up. I heard Tulsa pull up to her husband saying, "You are my husband, right?" Man, he was so scared. He was like,
Man, Tulsa sound like a straight wrestler.
Man, she beats the shit.
She
takes a ruler. Right, she doesn't take the stick. She takes a ruler. Bow. But I don't even
around here if you won't.
Let's see. Lemon has been slowly coming out to you guys. Jesus, one day at a time, I guess, huh? That's Ken's spot. You know what I mean? I respect it because Ken's entertaining over there. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about Lemon? I'll be fucking over that boy on his own platform. That's crazy.
That's just good. Yeah, when you start talking, I'm like, all right, I'll tune in and shut up.
Yeah, I'm on the bullshit when I hit the link. You already know I'm about to turn.
But up. my thing is with Ratchet. Yeah, he always says some slick shit like, "Hey, asshole, bitch," or something like that, and then yells out this and drops down. Now he's telling me to go to Sis City because trust me, the person they implicated, and that's when I stopped watching Ratchet because he implicated somebody else. Huh?
Who he implicated?
He was showing an individual that's well known in Texas. He was trying to say he's the same height. He's just as skinny. Are you guys sure that it's Keywan? Because this guy, yes, he definitely had a show about that. He wants me to find a video from 6 years ago. I know that you took it down, obviously, because it was false identification. I mean, it was a mess. It was a mess. Stop it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk to.
You had a good show today, though. I ain't gonna hold you. This your first day back, huh?
Yeah. I was gone for like 4 days. Yes, sir.
Yeah, your comeback show is I mean, I did turn it up. I did turn it up a little bit, though.
You did. I appreciate it because I took a little bit of that. I took a little bit of that 88 octane and put it in my show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had to. I listen. What Ratchet said, I was something like I said, "Damn, this nigga about to tell. Ain't this a bitch?"
Oh,
listen, I don't think he was gonna tell Obi though.
No, my thing is what Ratchet doesn't understand or anybody understands is every time I try to talk about like Mink's laptop or something like that, in the beef sector, the attention span, if you get off of beef sector content is like 0. So like I used, I'd sprinkle a little bit of it in, and I said I don't care anymore. But when Shawn G saying he's gonna be over here now, he came on my channel and said he's gonna be over here now, which
for what
means beef sector. Well, I asked him that. I said, "What's going on? What's going on?" He's like, "The Mo3 case is pissing me off too much to be around that shit." He said, "I'm gonna be over here now." So I was like, "Okay, cool." I didn't have any hook to it. That didn't mean anything to me at that particular moment, right? But what made when it started making sense, that's when he was a judge for the Lunchables, and he was over at he was over at Lemons. So like what he said on my platform was ringing true. You don't just become a judge at some shit that they've been talking about for 2 weeks about Lemon's birthday and what Dragons is gonna do and buying down Lovey Love and Uppity having the he's a judge. So now I can finally tell now. Yes, Shawn G is a judge at the Lunchables, and the thing is that's been like a beat.
That's gonna be great.
I know it's gonna be great, but like that brings in another element of the fact that they're playing with that man, they're playing with his channel, they're playing with his paperwork, and that's why that also brought it into perspective because ZX posted the paperwork. And I wondered why he took it down.
Well, ZX, I'm about to upload when I drag the shit out of him on Miss Lolo. I got to get the okay. I'm about to upload that video. You remember that video? Boy, I tore that nigga ass up.
Yeah, I remember the video. Oh, that's a rough video.
that boy was sitting there like that with his eyes. I said, "What you sleep?
You should get up, man, get
your old ass up."
No, what's up, Sour Patch? But you see, Ken, while we're here, you know what I'm saying? That Ratchet Sonny took it out of context. I mean, the reason why I say Sonny took it out of context is because, trust me, I would have presented it. I don't think Sonny knows how to run no goddamn play. Like a play is hard to run.
I just think she wanted to be we all of us tired of going at each other. You feel what I'm saying? All of us tired of arguing every day about the same shit. So we just trying to avoid, the conflicts and all that shit. So that's probably why she said that.
Yeah, like no, I don't even want any conflict, and don't add RY into everything that I do, or me, or vice versa. But Ken, I thought, okay, so don't you think the purpose of this show, right, is because this isn't done in the B sector. This is not going straight back to the Mo3 sector because Shawn is going to have a face over here. And if people are trying to convince me that Ratchet didn't just show up at Lemons because Shawn G is running around the beef sector, I don't know.
No. He showed up because I said his name. I was being messy. Yeah, I kept saying his name because I knew he was gonna pop out. That's why he showed up at Lemons.
But what were you saying his name in regards to?
Nah, I just was saying crazy shit, like yeah, bitch, and woo woo woo, because I knew he was gonna pop out. So I was doing it. I don't think he even knew nothing about. I ain't even knew Shawn G was coming over here.
Yeah, I mean, he announced it on my platform, and then he went over. Remember, they said, "Oh, he was flirt." Remember the whole little half a storyline that he was flirting with Ness.
Yeah.
So that's where that started, because then, everybody thought he was gone again. Everybody was like, oh, well, that was nice to have Shawn G over here for a couple of weeks. And then he becomes a judge of the Lunchables thing. So the people don't understand. This show is motherfucking to see what happens, because Ratchet came up here and said, okay, so a few things that we have he said, I'm lying and doing all, I don't care. Let's say I was lying about the whole thing. The one thing we have right now is Ratchet said he don't be checking for Shawn G. Okay, well, let's.
But Envy, would have been fire if that boy would have joined it and did the jailhouse lunch. You know how they be doing in jail? The jailhouse lunch.
Right? Yeah.
Man, that would have been cold.
I know.
Yeah, man. Like
that would he should. Cool. That it's called a spread in jail. It's called a spread.
That's fire. And it looked like it's good too.
No, it is good.
He did it on
everybody takes their commissary out and puts it together, like for somebody's birthday or somebody's Thanksgiving. Or, they try to do that shit. Like they, because they try to make it as normal in prison as possible. Because
like they do the mac and cheese, they do the noodles. They get down.
They do they do the hooch, they do the damn moonshine, the hooch and shit. Yeah, they try
they put it in the toilet.
Yeah, and the funny thing is people are like, well, where are the CEOs? That's somebody's cousin, auntie,
Yeah, that's
sister.
bro. That's their man.
They're in the
I mean,
same
yeah,
motherfucking organization.
right. Fuck, that's cap. What you mean? What a CEO? That's
Yeah,
right
they're
there
up there
looking way for
smoking
his
blunt.
hooch.
They're up there
That nigga wait
smoking
for his
blunts
shit.
and shit. They're up there smoking blunts and shit or whatever. Yeah.
Right. No, they crazy, man. Jail. And they asked me, well, you never been to jail. How you know? I watch 60 Days In, bitch. Are you crazy?
Oh
They tell me
man,
everything
those
I
6
know.
days that you're tripping, dog.
Yeah.
Now
Tell me
you're
everything I
tripping.
need to know about jail.
So basically, so let me ask you this, Ken, before I do my little conclusion and get the hell up out of here. Okay, so based
Yeah.
on what I said, you
What
know
up,
what I'm
Scott?
saying? And it's funny as hell. What's up, Scott? And my was that mess isn't good. We free, go to Popeyes.
Man, Popeyes lately, Scott,
Popeyes
man,
tastes
I don't
different
know, bro. Yeah, it
in New
tastes way
Orleans.
different. It ain't crunchy no more. Tastes
Not at
soggy.
all. Nah, they're rushing it now for sure. But based on what I said, Ken, and it's funny that Ratchet, the first thing he says, lying, is because I come from a sector, Mo3 sector. We lie most of the time. So him being in the culture over there, that's fucking stupid. But I wasn't lying about a whole lot of shit. It's funny how he spins stuff. It's like I didn't run a play with me, but she came on your platform to talk about the whole play. You may not have ran it, but from the outside looking in, what are people going to say? Oh, I heard that at Ratchet's. They're not going to say, "Oh, Ratchet had nothing to do with it." You know, he didn't run a play, and Mink was up there.
You do got to give
optics
him. You do got to give him the benefit of the doubt because he was live when it happened. He was live. He didn't know nothing about it. So I can't. You can't really run with that because he was live.
That's fine.
You gotta give it to him.
I didn't say. See, my thing is Ratchet tries to be a little bit disrespectful, and I didn't say anything disrespectful about him because
what he said because I missed it. I was trying to
hit
hit the link.
I don't know, some dumb shit like liar or whatever. I'm the king, you know, that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga do that to everybody.
A little, he does it to everybody. I know he does. He says a little slick thing, says I'm the king. You know what? He wanted to leave when I told him he almost got shot by his own firearm. Man, he turned on the camera. Man, listen, when he had the most heat over there, man, listen, he used to have like a little 9mm. He went and bought this damn AR and he turned on the camera. He was madder than the motherfucker, dog. He was mad as hell. And he started like swaying with it and shit. We say, you can't handle that level of a gun. But he did that though after people were trying to expose him for cross-dressing. Then beating up women.
Man. I see. I can't. I told my boy I wasn't going to talk about him. Damn.
Oh well, I'm just telling you what you know. We all have a history, right? we all have a content history. You know what I'm saying? But he was great. He was great before he pissed everybody off. But you know what? He built his fan base. He makes plenty of money doing it. Shout out to you. But hey, I'm not lying. That motherfucker tried to convince us, and I can't wait. I'm going over to Sins. I'm going to ask directly, bring that shit back here. But Ken, what do you think about the overall? Not the lie. If I was lying or whatever, I don't care about none of that.
I mean, I think it was good. It was good commentary. It was good. I mean, how you did it. I mean, I would have respected because you did get him to click the link. So you did accomplish that.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like we were trying to say like that Ratchet mirrored Mink's laptop. So we were basically saying, so our thing, Mo3 sector, right, said that, and I'm not saying Ratchet did it. Ratchet, relax, you're sensitive motherfucking ass, chill out. I'm saying that people were like, well, Ratchet mirrored Mink's laptop, so it doesn't matter if she has it or not. Ratchet has all the receipts. That's where that came from. That's
what's
why
in the
he's
laptop?
pissed off. the laptop. The reason why the laptop. Shawn G sent his whole thread of any messages that he had with Mo3, right? Any text messages, anything that he had, he sent it all to Mink because he didn't want to do the share screen and shit. You know, him and Mink were dating, so you know, basically he didn't want to, he didn't want to share screen, so she used her laptop to do it. She's like, send me everything. So she was showing like years and years and years of them communicating, right? Well, people are like, well, there's some holes in here. All of a sudden, you didn't communicate for 4 or 5 months, and they were trying to put 2 and 2 together and
stupid shit,
flip the receipts and turn the receipts and go crazy and do shit like that. But here's the thing. Well, listen, when Shawn G came to Atlanta to hang out with Mink, she said that her laptop was gone. And the narrative is that Shawn G stole the laptop because there were too many receipts inside of the thing. That's what the narrative was.
I mean, I'd have took that motherfucker too.
Me too. That shit would have been that shit. I would have threw it out the plane.
Threw that bit right in that garbage. The same day. I don't know what happened to it, babe.
Well, the I don't know what happened to it went on for almost 2 weeks until she mysteriously found it. And then
wait, hold on, what?
I don't know if you know. And then
you said it was missing, but then she found it.
Yes. Yeah, she herself found it. Right. And then I'm not saying that I don't have a person to point my finger at or anything like that. I'm not saying that anybody in particular, so y'all don't get mad and text my phone or whatever. I'm not saying anybody did it in particular, but Shawn G's channel went down right after that.
Oh, I know who flagged him.
I do too. Yeah, don't say. I
ain't gonna say nothing, but I know.
No, I know the whole dude.
Listen. That definitely was a play. That was
that was a play. That was a huge play. Yeah. That was a huge play for
they planned that. For sure.
Yeah. Yes, that was planned. He went down. Boop. And then he was in the beef sector more often. That was the bridge.
Yeah, that person was waiting in the cut.
Exactly. you know
I know. You come on,
Jesus, kid.
We always get the scoop,
I'm used to you lying. This time you know what happened. Damn.
I know what happened. Yeah.
No, I know exactly what happened. The day I was on the
I know who all planned it and who texted who, like, you ready? You ready?
Oh, yeah. The prosecution will work hard. What's up, Gip? Prosecution will work hard because this is a high profile case. It is. If this was unknown black people, this would never have gone to trial. These people don't care. Black people. No, they don't. They don't at all. And my thing was, I wasn't being disrespectful. I said, long live 3. That's the sector I'm from. And, love his talent and everything else like that. But I did say that niggas get killed every day. You know what I'm saying? I did say that.
Not every day. They said Gip from the mommy sector, man. That's what I heard. That's crazy.
Gip is for the Bobby sector. Shout out.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man.
Yeah, he'd be over there with the mommies. I mean, say, hey, Gip, stand up for yourself.
You look like a mommy.
Of course, I'm where the.
You look like somebody, TT.
Oh, God damn, Gip. But yeah, that's crazy, Ken. You actually are on point with most of everything. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Man, Emmy, come on, man. I be having my hand in the line.
Ken, you be lying,
and I admit it. Oh yeah. Most of the time I'm trolling. Yeah, I'll be trolling.
Oh, you be lying like a motherfucker, but you ain't right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. This time I know what happened because they wanted me to be with it.
Oh God.
Say, bro, why you don't spell that whole word? See what I'm saying? That's why they say you with that punk in the Motel 6. Look how you spelling the whole word, duck ass.
Oh God.
Good smiling ass nigga.
Oh my God. See,
hey, put this picture on the screen.
And see, Ken, and I'm half I'm half being hated on today for this show. But see, here's the thing.
Man,
Please,
it was a good show.
I appreciate it because this shit is gonna wrap back around right to here because I'm gonna tell all you motherfuckers. Like, okay,
I don't know nothing.
I do.
Yeah, it was a good show from you running down the history, you doing the commentary and saying how everybody will, you know how you do, and then the end popped off how it popped off. Yeah, it was good. It was real good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that because my thing is now we have things to watch out for, and my thing is, bro, like,
and
if
this
I'm
content,
doing stuff, I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do kind of this much of a story, but I sprinkled it in. Nobody gave a shit. But now I want to add to the commentary that they're already doing. Like, for example, I think that the Lunchables thing is exhausted. But, you know, because we talk about Lovely Love and Uppity or whatever, that's fine. They can cover that. I just want to throw in a little extra. You know what I mean? Hey,
I can't wait for it because I actually want to see how they gonna actually turn it.
Well,
I have an idea how I would have did it, but I want to see how they would have. I want to see how they're gonna do it.
What, with Shawn G?
No, with the Lunchable challenge.
Oh. Well, I'm really interested in seeing it, but now that you guys know the dynamic of that situation, hopefully that brings a little drama, little mess. You know what I'm saying?
like the lunch and meat one, they can make that look like filet mignon.
Oh yeah.
If you really, you know, get you some grape jelly, because grape jelly look a little like, you know, filet mignon.
It does, like the crust.
Just paint it a little bit on there. You could really look like something. I mean, I will see how they're gonna do it. Sear it up, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Hopefully y'all do a good job and everything like that. You know, my thing is if I could bring a little bit of something that is relative to what's going on, may have a different spin, a little bit of commentary, I'm gonna bring it. Y'all call me a liar or whatever. I'm having a show. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You know what I mean? And I don't have wings. And I might not all be right, but at least let me give myself a B bonus.
Man, give yourself a pat on the back, man. You got drama, you got suspense. You heard me? You did good. You did good, man. Shout out to you and Ratchet.
Shout out to me.
Y'all did y'all thing, man.
No, that's good. I mean, you know, as I said, wait till I go to Sin City. I'm gonna pull that over here too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do what I could do, man. You know, just a little bit here, a little bit there. That's it, man. I stay in my lane. I'm over here chilling, not bothering anybody. But the thing is, though, Ratchet knows when I started dropping certain things that I am definitely linked into the history. Like, I told him shit that I said I would talk in code. That's when he started tripping. Nigga, you did tell us that somebody else ran down the highway. There's so many people that know that.
We got to go back on something. You remember when me and you were supposed to do a whole show together about? I think we should go back on that. I think that'll be fly.
Which one? Oh, you want to do a show about?
Yeah, we could just do a whole show together, and I could bring the Latrice Allen sector over here too. Some new people, you know.
Okay.
We
what do you want it to be about? Real dramatic.
I mean, whatever you want.
Back.
You know, we could. You know how we do. We prep.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll hit you up, man. We'll get real dramatic because my thing is, let's go ahead and pull, you know, let's make sectors have their own with the content. My thing is like, nobody should be hating on me at all whatsoever. I'm trying to get more people, algorithm moving and shit like that. And I finally do have a legitimate way to bring.
Hold on, Envy, I'm getting jealous. That bitch ass nigga speaking to me love.
Who's speaking on you?
Look at bitch ass nigga speaking to me talking about hey. Pussy ass nigga.
If you Google Lunchables gourmet meal, several IDs come up. I mean, hey, shout out to Google and shit.
Yeah, it is a lot. But when I looked it up, I never knew you can do so much shit with Lunchables, bro.
Me neither.
Never knew that.
That's a good challenge because you can get creative. You can get real creative.
Yeah.
And then what did DX say? That's bullshit over there because Oscar Mayer already makes the shit. I'm
Well,
like,
he can't
Jesus
eat it because
Christ.
of his gums. You know, his gums is very sensitive. He gonna suck all the
Ooh,
the fabric out of it.
1, 2,
Oh
3,
no,
4. God damn, dude. ZX, woof, he posted 5 pages like of really, really small case, single spaced Shawn G paperwork. Whew.
but we don't care though.
Right.
Just like nigga, we see that 4 years ago. Like
That's what I told. That's what I
when
said. I was
when the
like,
whole Mink Squad was together. Like that ain't
right.
we don't talk about that shit.
When I was looking at ZX's paperwork, I was like, "Oh my god, dude! Like, did you go into the damn treasure chest? Or, you know, one of them time capsules where you put some shit in it and dig?
Yeah, and that's when you was in the Mo 3 sector. Like you was actually
Mhm.
in the sector, in the
See,
Mo
that's
3
the
troll
thing.
sector.
When it comes to this, when it comes to this and talking about Shawn G being over here and all this and that, I definitely know. And you know what happened? You know what happened over there, right?
What? I'm gonna
Like
start some
when
shit with him.
when some people, yeah, it was. I'll send you a clip. How about that?
Okay, yeah,
To
do
tell
that.
you, like, I had some drama in the beef sector when I was real heavy over at Mahia's and shit. So you'll love it. You'll actually love it.
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I'm
send you.
saying. That's why I say you be.
It's
I'm
real
surprised you
dramatic
ain't
though,
turn up
Ken.
on these niggas, man.
Nah, it's real
The old
dramatic.
Envy would have got your motherfucking lights cut off.
I
You
know. I
remember when you used
know.
to do that shit?
You're
That didn't get your car repoed and
you're
everything.
interested. Yeah, Georgia Beats. To be honest with you, yes, I can't wait. Right. No glossy. I think that I could bring, hey, no lies told. No lies told. Ain't nobody pulled up and been like, oh, and I'll tell you, I'll make a commitment to y'all. Okay. What is today? I could do it tomorrow. Okay, so after tomorrow's live, I will go and I don't give a damn if it's 7, 8, 9, 10. I will go over to the Bow 3 sector until 9 in the morning if I have to. And I'm going to tell them everything I said literally today in the live, not everything because they don't want to hear me talk for 2 hours, but I'm going to tell them the hot points and what Ratchet said and Ratchet did not. Man, them folks are going to go crazy. They're going to be like, that nigga did that bad shit. And then I'm going to bring over that part of the content and then we can look at both sides and then you can see the Lunchables and it's not magic that these people are popping up at Lemons and shit. I know Ken sent out the dog whistle and all this or the tag.
Oh, I've been telling all them niggas to come over there. I'll go in their comment section. You heard me? Just so happened I already had Ratchet number, but I'll go in their comment section. Let me talk about you. Yeah, pop out.
No, it's all good. You know, I'm gonna go over there and talk to them about all that. I'm gonna pull up on Sin now, because there's 2 things I want them to. There's 2 things, just so y'all know. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the show. I do like 2 to 2.5 hours. Y'all know how I do, but what I'm gonna do is big pieces of information was number 1, Mink bringing it out on Ratchets on live. Okay, so if he didn't care about the information, actually, like he literally called her back to back 7 times. So if you didn't care, if you probably knew that she was running a play, you sure covered it. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Mo 3 sector, you can pick out a play from a million miles away. Come on. If you're the king, then you should know when something's the play. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate the jewel. Thank you, Mimi. What'd you say?
He said, I'm the king, bitch.
I'm the king. And I gotta show you, look at this shit, man. Look.
Lemon going live tonight. I'm gonna tell DG Lemon we're talking about.
Let me see here. Cartier.
Matter of fact, let me text DG right now and tell him. Yeah, that nigga Lemon was talking that gangster shit all day.
Jesus, oh my
DG
God.
gonna pull up on that boy. DG gonna pull up on that boy.
Oh, he's just gonna start yelling. He's not gonna ask any questions.
He gonna say, yo, yagging ass.
I want to show y'all something. Carlo. Here we go. Look when So there's an impersonator in the Mode 3 sector. His name is Ratchet TV, right? Or I mean, his name is Cartier Carlo. Look at him. Look at him.
He be on IG.
Yeah, look at him mocking Ratchet. This shit's crazy. The kid. This is how Ratchet used to be when he first started. This is Cartier Carlo making fun of him. This is not Ratchet. Let's go.
I know. Y'all surprised to see me come on now, okay? Y'all surprised. Y'all is very fucking surprised that I came.
He's got all the paperwork.
Okay? We stay right around the corner for each other, okay? I'm gonna talk hella shit about him, you know, and make him so mad that he wanna come over close to my house and kick my narrow ass, okay? But here's the catch.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. It's the catch.
If Frisco come over to my house and kick my narrow ass, it's part of the operation steam in his paperwork that if Crisco put him right from the grave and cut your fucking throat open, bitch. Okay, fuck you, Finn. Or even though we partners. Okay, shit. I just
I'm almost done. I swear. I gotta find. It's the kid.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the
I was actually on this stream. But 1 second, let me find where he says it's the kid.
Play on me and come by y'all.
I was cammed up on this.
Nigga, you know I goddamn had to start over from scratch.
Homies told me when you used to get them rooms at the Holiday Inn, right on Walnut Hill, by Beamers. It used to be a swingers club right next door.
Paperwork on you. He put paperwork on you, Keith.
Months ago. He started his
that was 6 months ago.
And what? I don't care. Well,
you should have said that 6 months ago.
Oh, stop talking about me.
Damn,
you say I'm a clout chaser. You should just kept my name out your mouth, dog.
If it wasn't for me.
Nigga, it was still my face. It was my face. It was my voice.
Oh my God.
I did that. It came out through my channel, not yours.
Listen, I can't find the part. I can't find one of the parts where he says it's the king. What did he used to say? $2. What the fuck was this whole thing?
Look at this white bitch. Look at her. She go everywhere.
Paperwork right here, nigga.
Talking
I got no paperwork right here, nigga. I know you
did that. Keith down here, he used to walk around his house with three blickies on him. Look at him. He's in his own.
You talking about Captain Key crazy ass?
These niggas done paid this damn fool, man. They done paid this slow ass nigga living in his granny crib, man, at 87 years old. Damn, cuz that is the track.
Oh, there you go.
Ass nigga, I'm a really show
that was Cam back in the day before he had a channel. That was the biggest beef in the Mode 3 sector. Cam,
that was Cam before he called the
motherfucking say, man, he would take the time, man. Time by.
Hey, if you come over here,
there we go. Remember when he used to do that? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, remember when he did that shit?
That when he first started his blog.
I should have, when he first started. I should have had this queued up when his dumb ass was up here. Damn.
Time, man. It's the snake. Tell it the time, man. Out there leaving my name unsaid. Then the guy because I'm on his motherfucking tater time, man. It's the snake.
Hey, Amber, I ain't gonna let y'all
come over here twerking. We got the ones for your bitch ass. If for any nigga come over here popping and twerking, we got the ones for your bitch ass today. Yes, sir. And we got them goddamn.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh,
I can't have. Yeah, I can't have Ken up here while I'm making fun.
Oh man, that boy said, if any nigga come up here twerking, why would a nigga? Oh,
you said I'm a super Ratchet fan. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. I don't have a problem with Ratchet, but at the same
Barbara,
time, as I said,
Barbara, you're in the wrong chat, baby. Get on out of here, Barbara.
Who's chat? Oh, that is not Ratchet. I know that, Brenda. Brenda, I know it's not Ratchet. I was saying it's Cartier Carlo that did a skit on Ratchet. He said, it's the snitch. You know what I'm talking about? It's the instead of it's the king. They used to say it's the snitch. That was, man, that video was done. See it 6.5 years ago or some shit like that. Yes, you are clearly. Okay, well, you know what? If you think I'm a fan of people, listen, let me tell you. Look at my titles. I put people's names in the titles every single day. Okay, and I give commentary about them. So you know what? If we ever talk about each other, like if Ken says, "Oh, Envy said whoop de whoop," then he's a fan, right? This is interactive TV. This is reality. We talk about each other. Like I don't go to Ratchet's channel ever.
That white lady need to sit her goofball ass down. Ain't nobody give a fuck about no stinking ass white bitch.
You put names in the title because you have no. Oh, okay. Trust me, I don't have to put names in the title. Of bullshit. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Her comments, but she's typing. Like you're not stuck here. This bar behind us, we're not really here. Like you can log off or just go to the next channel or something. I don't know where you think you are, but I don't care. like you're a click and a view if you're going to be hating. Bye. We're not at this bar behind us. You don't have to like get your keys, get valet, go to the car. All you got to do is just click on something else. Okay. So anyway, I got all the motion I need in the world in real life. You have no idea who I am. I don't need this shit. Are you crazy? But anyway,
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you yeah. Talk about the motion. But anyway,
yeah, we don't care about that shit.
Yeah, I know. But let me I'll reach out to you. We'll holla. Goddamn, I gotta I got a couple of receipts or whatever because I'm definitely going to make sure that Ratchet knows when he came up here. He's not gonna pull that narrative and this and that or whatever. And
you want me to send it to him?
No, not yet. Let me do my thing. I want to see the what's today's date? Lunchables is when's Lunchables?
Saturday, right?
Saturday. Okay. So I kind of want to let me go over to Sins, let me go over to Maheya's, let me go over a couple places. Let me talk to Paulette, let me talk to a few other people about this live. And once I pull together certain information or whatever, I can roll something out to you.
So that person text me, I think I'm about to block you because I just told y'all I'm not arguing with them people and y'all steady trying to get me to argue with them. Like that's childish.
Oh no.
I don't like people like that around me. Yeah. I don't if you want me to,
drama for their benefit. You're
right
for their benefit.
Yeah, if I say I don't have a problem with these people and y'all continue to lie, act like these people talking about me, then y'all the problem. Y'all got to go. I don't like that.
No, I don't like that because that's a setup. Let's
right.
Why don't you do it on your own? Why let somebody else crash out? Like, come on.
Yeah, you argue with them. People not
do it on your own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird.
For sure. But Ken, I'm gonna wrap up, bro. Solo dolo. I got 2 hours and 42 minutes in here.
Great show, bud.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to you because we got some spins and some twists and turns on this. So I do appreciate your panel visit, sir, and your
of course
ass sending people videos.
You knew I was gonna pop out because you've been gone for a while. I'm like, what the fuck Envy at?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. But I'm glad I had a good comeback show. I appreciate the compliment, man.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. You know I'm always here to help you, dog.
Yeah, bring a little mess, you know what I mean? Little bit of bullshit, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I mean,
all right, Ken. Let me close out the show, brother.
Go ahead, bro. You have a good y'all have a great night. I'm going to take some because I got a migraine. Shit. See y'all later.
All right, man.
Drop me.
All right. All right, y'all. So here we are. I appreciate that, Glossy. Yeah, basically, as I said, I was just here. You know what I mean? To bring just a little bit of different content, in my opinion. Hopefully, you got something out of it. Listen, if I was right, wrong, or whatever about a bunch of shit, I know goddamn well. When I started talking about the important stuff, I was not wrong. Period. I wasn't. Okay. Like I can call Mink right now, and she'll tell you. Anybody else that needs to be brought in here or anything, go under the comments, under the description of this video, and go ahead and put that stuff in there. Say, hey, so and so said this, so and so said that. Hey, did you go to Sin Cities? Did you ask so and so? It's gonna let me know if you guys are interested in continuing with the content or not. I think I put a little bit of things into the situation since Ratchet has been over here, since Shawn G has been over here, since Mink has been over here, everybody else. I think I threw a little bit of a few things in the mix because obviously there's going to be a lot of Mo3 people at the Lunchables contest. Now, hey, now watch the dynamic. If I brought you something cool, if I didn't bring you anything cool, but I really do appreciate you all coming into the show. As I always do, you're going to get like a 30-second breakdown just to make sure. The play on the beef sector, in my opinion, was, Ratchet coming in and kicking up dust, whether he says or he's not or isn't or whatever about Shawn G. In my opinion, he is like moving around the beef sector because Shawn G has a presence over here. That's my opinion. I can have whatever damn opinion I want. We talked about the Mink laptop situation. Ratchet says she was on the live when, whatever. And then the text messages they came up with, but mysteriously we found the laptop later. So whatever. If he feels like he could just hang back and not be responsible for the content that goes on his channel, hey, whatever, bro. You're like one of the originals. I would say the original. Not with the Mo3 bloggers, but Mo3 CCs. I would say Ratchet is the original, so he should know what the fuck we're talking about. He's not talking over my head. I was doing content when he was doing content, so slow down on that, Ratchet. So basically, yeah, and then ZX pulls paperwork. I have no idea why ZX took the paperwork down. That'll be a very interesting question. I'll even pull up. This is the one time I'll pull up on ZX for the culture. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. That's what Shawn G is, for the culture. But for the culture, I'll pull my ass up and I'll ask ZX myself. He always says, hey, if you have a question, you don't have to talk about me. You could just pull up and ask the question. So I will pull up and ask the damn question to make sure that we get everything straight. And then the paperwork of Ratchet comes down. Okay, and the deflections. I said the deflections are little fights. Like Ratchet was over there fighting with Ken. I guess I don't know if they were playing games or whatever, but Ratchet was supposed to pull up today and then this and that. But let me do my due diligence. But let me do my due diligence not looking on the internet. I'm not going to Google. I'm not going to go through YouTube videos. I'm not going to do none of that shit. I'll go to Mahaya's as well. I promise y'all I will ask direct questions, have the information together. Might do like a quick show, maybe like an hour, maybe before the Lunchables so that we know what we're looking for. And then afterwards, we will do a follow up to this damn show. As I said, thank you everybody for showing up. I'm going to let Mo3, hold on. Let me change my background first. Hold on. Hold up. Wait. Let me change the background. Where are you, background? Shit. There we go. All right. Oop. Hang on. Jesus Christ. I got to get us out of here the right way. Hold on, y'all. Especially with this type of content. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to drop. And as I said, I will see. I'm going to drop. And as I said, I will see you all tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I don't know if people are going to call me a liar or whatever they're going to say, but I will respond. Let me get my ass over to the Mo3 sector and probably scratch with Ratchet and get the truth for y'all. So, as I said, 5 o'clock tomorrow, we will be right back into it. I'll holler at y'all.
And I ain't gotta say the struggle like these. You wouldn't.
I would.
And I ain't gotta say a damn thing. But girl, I'm trying to get you. Cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low. And I can give more than the girl, it's true. But I only did one time, yeah. The struggle like these, you wouldn't understand the way I feed my family. I come from nothing and it hurt, I'm being real. Got tired of seeing my mama shed a tear. All my life was in the field. That money, that moolah made me go crazy. Go and get it, my motto, this on a daily. My baby needs some Pampers, P.O. on my ass. So bitch, I got a scratch on the block from 9 to 5. I'm getting it till the lounge come. Hoping that I make it to my daughter and my son. You gotta relate and feel my energy. Keep that 30 on my waist, it's from my enemies. Feel like my life is like a movie scene. Baby, that's a ghetto dream. Ghetto dream. This for them kids who ain't got nothing else to eat. Baby, this a ghetto dream.